Okay, there we go. That worked, that facing away from me worked quite well.
Think about it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. It always worked very well facing me, but I kept blowing it out. Going away from me, I speak loud enough that it's usually pretty good.
Please.
Oh, I mentioned at his party and online that I have a bunch of new lore for gods and stuff like that. And how like everything was founded and shit like that. It's 9 pages of like in here, which is a lot for me. Total number of gods went up by 0.5. Actually, as of today, it went up by 1 more, so it's now 3.5.
Oh.
But
0.5 is my favorite.
you probably would like her.
Oh, fuck.
Give me a pop.
Hmm?
A pop.
They're not over here.
There is.
You need a charger?
It's like that black extension.
Hey, there's Tiamat. When I took my...
Yeah, it's up there.
I forgot. Hold up, please. Hold up. Please.
Now, the good news is I have a pretty solid like methodology that I'm going to finally decide on the gods with, but having finished all of this helped a lot. But I gotta admit, it did distract me a bunch, to the point that I did a lot of session prep today and yesterday.
Thanks.
That like actually like
Stop.
of prep that matters,
Yeah.
Damn.
of like people you're going to meet
Oh
and
my
stuff.
I don't
God.
fucking want it.
I also might have to edit. Nothing too major, like big things still happen, like minor things.
Okay. But this officially is halfway through this composition book. A feat I
Yeah.
have never done before.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
What?
even in school, I have never gone halfway through a composition book.
Nice. I have.
Well, actually, no, I probably have because I write. I will. The other side of the tape.
And, like, this is, like, double-sided, filled up, and, like, important shit almost the whole way through. Almost.
It's got a doggy. Doggy on the end.
It could be a wolf or a bear.
They represent doggies.
Mm.
Wolves are more. Bears are.
Do, 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 do.
Shut the fuck up! They were!
And then Wolf.
Yeah.
That was much.
I almost messed up.
No.
What?
I hope your bombs are in bloom. Was it funny?
This is nice background music
Was it
to
the first time
that.
you heard me?
Yes. Give him a little
Jacob
chuckle.
really wanted to play.
I was also just very...
Good, good.
You can also use it when it's empty. You can also use
just
it back a
You
bit.
drink it by
When
rotating.
it's full, you can use it as Mac Bitch.
No, rotate.
It just becomes empty
No, he
afterwards.
actually learned from someone that actually.
Yeah. Oh, if you do that, it's just all going to dump out on your face.
As long as you do it, only know it won't.
Do, do, do.
Yeah, you need to-
Oh, good. We can get prosthetic limbs.
Maybe.
Sorry.
The favorite thing about that whole list is you don't know what is and isn't available.
Can we get a talking doll? Just be like the other member of the party that just kind
What
of
is
talks
that?
sass. It's the,
So, that I printed off a list of every common and uncommon magical item.
Yeah, plus one sword in there.
So that's not like adventuring
I already
gear,
have
that like
stuff.
all those are magical in some way. These stuff is just kind of available in some form or another in most cities. But you just know of their existence, I'm gonna say, for simplicity's sake, because it helps cut down on meta magic as well, or meta knowledge. Just you guys know this, it's a high magical campaign. They're like my first like magical item books and pamphlets and stuff like that. You know,
Hasbro's talking doll.
anyway,
Those in here.
Is it possessed by a demon? Who
if
knows?
nothing else, like what you
I
can
know.
think about that is
Hey!
like think of that as a pamphlet that you could get at most shops. That's just like this is like things that exist.
Like mail order this item.
But not all of them exist in one place,
Grab this.
and not all of them are available. Some of them even illegal.
Like rooms, unless you have the license.
They're not illegal.
Gloves of fever.
Those are legal. Those are illegal.
Hopefully, when you learn a couple of illegal items, start noticing a trend, and be able to predict them from then on out. And eventually, once you get to a certain high level, I will just give you my master sheet of where stuff is and isn't. So this is more of like you guys as new players experiencing my world, and so you're gonna go out and talk to shit. And
Very cool. Throw this at me.
I
No
meant
stabby
just
stab.
kind of put it like
The
this.
trash goblin.
I had to leave this home.
Yeah.
I had to leave this home. That day,
It's like golden chime.
that day.
It's like golden chime.
H.E. White. Yeah, it was. I realized like at like 3 o'clock that like I have not eaten at all.
Golden China's closer.
It was one of the things that like I just want to grab up and just delivery, boom,
Oh, it's
boom,
not.
boom,
It's across
left.
the world.
No, I was typing stuff up until
Yeah,
20
Grace.
minutes ago when Volcane. Bray, once again, last at the table. What the hell, man?
For Grace.
No, Grace is right there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Hello, Bray.
Hi, Grace.
Hello.
Yo.
It was Bray.
Yo. Hello. Got a fucking drinking horn.
Another chair, aren't we?
Yes, that will be Bray's.
Bray's gonna get the phone.
Folding chair.
Last person gets the folding chair.
Got fucking finger.
I might end up halfway through the meeting, who knows?
Hey, I heard a messenger. Was that Bray?
I beat Bray.
Yep, he's been
Not
late.
hard to
This
do.
would be 3 weeks in a row. He doesn't.
Oh, God. Don't do it. I already made that joke. You know that scene, Indiana Jones, Michael?
Hmm?
You know Indiana Jones where it's Jones and fucking guy with a sword, and the guys with the swords just flourishing, and Indiana Jones just...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Indiana.
Jones, Indiana.
I'd be surprised if there was a city or a small
Small
Indiana.
town called Batman. And they tried to the like a while ago.
Yeah, that.
So
Well,
Well,
did
probably
they
more
pre-exist the comics?
I don't know. Or,
It's 5:30, so we're gonna start.
Yeah.
And
Grace went to that.
when she gets back, we'll start. As that means we'll be down only
Alright,
one
come
person.
back to when Gumar is cursed of the shield and missile to get that fixed.
I see that shield as an absolute win.
Yeah, unless we're by somebody you guys need to shoot, you'll just shoot me.
Mm-hmm.
I see that shield as an absolute win.
Jesus.
Yo.
Godfried is the secret bad guy.
Get to session like 1.
He's gonna wait until the perfect moment,
I know,
and someone's gonna call out for healing, and he's gonna say, no.
We have a character called Terry the Chicken, but instead of him as the chicken, he's a polymorph girafffe.
Nope.
No, okay. Fair. If I ever run a D&D game and you guys run into a Terry, don't
Feelers.
ever run the D&D game.
You don't know that.
You can quote me on that. I don't have the creative mind power for it. Probably do it like a pre-planned one.
Yeah, and then you
Nothing,
can add
nothing
in,
under it.
and you can add in Terry the Beholder.
I always give you one of my
No.
pre-made ones.
I know other
Terry
Alex's
the
are
giraffe.
jonesing for Curse of Strahd.
I'm not jonesing, but I'm up for it. Also good for like anything in between.
chocolate milk.
No,
Make
I
it.
have
There
tried.
is chocolate milk. That expired on
Wealth, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, at your own
I
risk.
am. It is. I tested it. It is no longer good.
I have not. Actually, that's really an issue with me. I can't tell if it's bad or not until I drink it.
You can't.
It's just kind
My
of walking.
sense of smell is not the
Well,
best.
first you smell it, then you. You're welcome.
I'm a child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! And a 30.
Okay,
That
cool.
looks like a break.
That looks like a
Alright.
That
SCP
is a
spotted.
Singular.
Wow,
Oh.
he just made it.
Loyal.
Because I just finished writing down a final bit of notes.
Hey, Brad.
Get the shirt today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I are sitting on each other's laps.
Hey, I have a
It's
horn.
the horn.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot my dice.
Oh my god. It's
you can
okay
hand
you
him
two
one of
are
my
sitting between me.
Alright. You know what?
You can borrow hers, or you can take some of mine.
Do you want the nice shirt since I'm with us? Some of that chocolate milk too.
Do it. Your dream.
Toaster.
You can't put milk in it.
You're not trying hard enough.
I mean, you can.
Alright, that shit's getting added to the quote book. You can't put milk in a toaster. Michael Graves, 2022.
You can hand me that. That's just the thing I use as a backing. Not that. That. Yeah. That's not actually a map. This is what I put behind it to stop read-through.
After they have found a way to fry water.
They fry water now.
No.
They
Why?
can.
Because you can.
Science has gone too far.
Water can't go in fryer.
Can now.
Uh-huh.
What Dark Lord did?
Jeff Bezos.
Six malt.
No.
Just Jeff
Bezos.
Just seems like a Jigsaw thing.
Leave it there, I'll figure it out.
Dick Small was working on
I
it,
might
then
put in
realized
someone
else
like
did
Jeff
first.
Bezos.
We
Of,
will
like-
kill him immediately.
Just a heartless industrialist.
Jeff.
Or he was literally working for like a demon lord, and he's like, frying water, a little bit too evil for me. I don't know.
Frying water is too far.
Look, I'm a bad guy, but that's for
Fucking
bad
Asmodeus.
guys.
Neat.
Yeah.
Look at you, Creed.
And that's 3D printed this present from my mom.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yes, Dad.
We started. Go find one. Just bring them over.
Can I have a coaster? How about you go?
I mean, it's not my table, so.
It's true. You don't care.
You know how this works. You just ask for it. You don't. Anyway.
Did, and then you said find one.
Well, you know where they are.
They're across 4 people.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Sorry.
No enemies.
you guys finished up last time. You had just finished eating with Lord Cantus and his entourage of don't interrupt of King Shields. He was also accompanied by now Captain Jenkins and a fellow person that you learned later was named Physics. They have just left via some kind of spell. If anyone here would like to attempt to identify the spell, you may roll an Arcana.
Gunmar's just going to go map. That was
I'll
magic.
roll in our.
I mean, if nobody else wants to
Yeah,
do it,
I
I'll roll
will
one.
I'll
also
roll.
do an Arcana.
I figured Sparky
I got
would do it.
21.
I'm not
1,
proficient
2,
in
3.
Arcana.
I got
Okay.
6.
Does anyone else want to do it before I roll terrible?
That's magic
That's
right
fine.
there.
Literally average.
That's,
10?
that's
I think I have maybe a +1, but that's.
But you actually got a 21.
6.
I got 19 plus
Wow.
1.
Smartest things about magic.
It's magic.
Yep, that's magic right there.
It's magic. It's magic. You recognize it.
Oh, wow. You're good.
It's not druid, but you do, as a byproduct of your training, you are familiar with certain arcane magics. Specifically ones that you might not be able to do, but you have alternatives for down the line. This was teleportation. You also know that teleportation has semantic components. Semantic and verbal components. Am I getting this wrong?
You didn't.
Well, you already know he doesn't talk. Hold on. Let me just... I don't want to shoot myself in the foot by saying the wrong thing.
No, it was a splash.
Towards your feet.
Yeah. It has verbal components. Which basically means you have to say something. You have heard him whistle. He came in and conjured the methods. He whistled. Which you recognize was supplementing the verbal semantics. He did not whistle when he left. Other than that, they have all just left. Hamlin is next to you. You have finished eating.
Shield.
Yep, you have your shield on with now a curse that you're aware of. It's about 1 p.m. You guys took a long lunch as well as a short rest. If you guys have any hit points or anything like that, you want to go ahead.
I'll never have
Rest.
I got
Rest to get all my.
I
You got hit, but you got better.
And with that, the rest of the day is yours.
Alright, so
the jeweled cards. For
So,
we said that a
in there
cleric of higher
are-
level could modify
is
this
that
curse,
person like
yes.
that.
Yeah, we could about going to talk to her.
Yeah, I would like to go talk to her.
So there's that. I know you
Otherwise,
and I want to go shopping, but we can do that.
because otherwise me having this shield would be detrimental strategy that we've developed.
And after all that, I personally have interest in going to Richmond.
Which
Where's
one?
Richmond?
Richmond.
Oh, that one.
Mont.
Yeah.
Mont.
I was heading over there too until I saw a house
It's his
fire.
accent. I got it.
Mont. I imagine all of us are planning to go there at some point.
I was headed looking for Cobalt.
No, there were some there.
Yeah.
It sounds like all of us are planning going to Richmond.
Travel together?
Yeah. But I just want to make. I
Roads
just want to clarify with everyone. When do
Probably after. Probably tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Morning.
Yeah,
first
I-
Tomorrow
light?
morning,
Yeah.
have a few beers.
I'd like one
Breakfast.
more night to switch around some spells.
I think that's reasonable.
Is that how that
This
works?
seems like a beer
Yeah.
night.
hmm
Don't
See
drink
ya.
all that much.
And Sparky.
Ah,
I enjoy this. I enjoy this town, so
Guys, some-
it'll be a
that
good
is a
opportunity
baby.
to serenade them last time.
Or just two.
You guys head up to Marion? To start. So it's 1 o'clock.
Yes.
The sky is brilliant blue with some cloud cover. Nothing too much. You head up the walkway. Up. The last time you were up here, Captain Carver had attacked you. The memories of that still fresh in your mind, but also of his reconciliation. You entered the temple, and sitting, well, not sitting, but up at the altar, just kind of meditating there, is Marion. She notices when you enter. Hi, how are you all doing?
I could be better.
We had something you were actually help us with.
I
can
seem
see
to
what-
have found a shield of missile,
I am.
and I kind of hold it's attached to my.
Yeah, he can't get off.
I can't.
Oh,
I can take it off.
you can take it off.
I can't unattune to it.
No, you
Yes.
can unattune to it.
The
You
curse
can't take it off.
remains.
I can't
The
unattune
curse
to
remains.
the curse.
Yep.
And we were told that you could modify said.
Might.
Maybe. You might be able to.
Of all the people we know, you were top of
Once you mention that, she gets a hesitant look. Her eyes. Those of you with high insight or passive insight, which in this particular counts anybody over 14.
15.
15.
I think I have
10.
Yep.
I also have exactly a 14.
You see kind of like a faraway look in her eyes, kind of a 1,000-yard stare, kind of like down to the left
Oh.
as she's remembering something. Excuse me.
Every missile.
She kind of shakes herself out of it and like, I can remove the curse. And I could modify it. I am trained in that method. But since my time in the King's Arms, I oath of neutrality to hurt none and foster no hurt.
That is fair.
I will say, she can be convinced otherwise.
If nothing else goes around him, although its current function, it
And to people that wish
does debilitate him some.
Adjustment we're looking for would
us stay safer and help innocent stay
I will consider one of you can go with help and one of you can roll by yourself. I do want to mention.
higher persuasion. I have
Plus-
I do want to mention that you have a channel divinity that can help.
I
Is
do.
it-
I use my channel divinity to up my charisma.
What does it do?
I'm
It
a
ups
plus-
my charisma.
I'm a +5 to persuasion.
Oh, I only have a +4 to persuasion.
Oh yeah, that's
What's
it.
what's your thing do?
What's your?
It gives him a +5 to whatever he has.
Oh wow.
Okay, so
Yeah, no, that's it. So you
Yeah.
can help.
Yeah. As bonus action, you grant yourself a +5 bonus to charisma checks for the next 10 minutes.
Did you bathe in the fancy soap today?
That I consider on top of whatever you
No.
have.
Okay.
So whatever you current persuasion, add 5 to
I think
that.
that seems
Alright, I'll go ahead
I'm
and.
pretty sure as well, but it's worded weird.
Alright, I'll go ahead and add
the
the.
soap that leaves
I do
weeds
the channel
on my
divinity.
feathers.
Sorry.
And I'm gonna. Are you doing the help or?
I'm
helping.
doing the help.
One of us is helping you.
Alright.
Yep. And one of you can just roll.
Alright.
I will say
Oh,
that when
do you wanna
you,
help or I'll just roll?
as you're
Yeah, 'cause
like
yeah,
convincing
fuck,
her,
one
you
more.
hear kind of voice. This is not Ishmael, but it is a divine voice going in your house and like,
I'm gonna roll dice.
her heart's in the right place. You follow similar paths. You can convince her.
Okay. Gunmore says out loud, okay?
Okay,
That was a
what?
loud crack.
Nobody said.
You didn't? His gullibleness or just kind of goofiness is what you like.
I can see that.
+5. I do this at advantage.
Yes.
Gamora, alright?
Lovable.
I don't know. For all we know, he heard something in his
And
head.
you
Seems
get
to be
advantage.
happening lately.
Fair.
Advantage on whatever on your roll
Eight.
twice and then add your modifiers up.
Okay.
Without advantage.
And you guys?
I only rolled.
Yeah.
He helped him.
By the way, that was for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
She looks back and thinks about it and takes in your arguments of basically what your curse, if it's taken off, doesn't stop you guys from getting in danger, but if it does remain in its modified form, it helps protect more of you in return, harming you more, but also she knows the spell. She does mental math
He's
on
gonna
it,
hurt anyway.
and
I'm perfectly fine with this.
she goes,
And you're rolling.
You make good points, and I understand. Come, and she brings you over the altar.
I kind of undo.
She wants you, because you're cursed.
Oh yeah. Gunmar
The
still
shield
goes.
just was holding the curse for you while you got there.
Gunmar goes ahead and does start to take off associating the curse.
That's perfectly fine. This shouldn't take too long. I just need
Alright.
him.
Oh, you don't need the shield?
No.
Okay.
She walks over to the altar. You're much taller than her by a decent amount. She's quite short, like 5'2". If you could kneel for me.
Like what he did with
This. Yep. She takes from her pocket a bottle of holy water. The same holy water that she uses very often. Flask has an emblem of Hestia. Unbottles it.
Uncork.
corks.
The cork is on a little string, so it doesn't fall, which is kind of goes like this, and it pulls out the water, and it's there in a circle form. It sparkles. Some...
Just want to make that joke.
She holds out her other hand and puts it on your forward. And then as she goes like this, the water kind of cloud goes over you, and she's muttering a prayer. And this goes on for but a moment, about 6 seconds, you would say. And the cloud drips water, and as the water hits you, it darkens. First a black, but as it goes down, it goes to a gray, and then falls. And it falls, and it basically a small shower goes over you, but you do not absorb water, it sheds off, and it's then in a puddle on the ground. The casting is over. It's like this, it pulls up, clicks, the water is clear once again, and puts it back in. You have felt the cleansing touch of good and evil. He has modified this curse.
You get hydrophobic scale.
I actually don't know. I live in the desert. We don't get a lot of rain.
We do.
They're probably
We
sort
get
of
a lot
trying
of
to keep the
rain.
dust out, maybe?
Probably.
He looks at his own arms.
It also could be an effect of the spell itself. But
That's
I
probably.
have modified
When
the
in doubt,
curse.
blame magic.
Modified the curse. Anytime someone you're an ally shoots an arrow towards you, up to 10 people that you consider an ally, shoot an arrow towards you, they will not affect you. But any enemy arrows shot anyone around you, as per the curse, will automatically redirect to you. Anytime you can get rid of the visiting most cleric, and in the future yourself.
But I do not. Thank you. You do
Welcome.
not need to do this.
It's much appreciated.
Anything we can do for you?
No,
Oh, yeah, payment, anything?
no worries. Your work ridding corruption, first unheard of, and then now known to be so deep in our. Good to know that new life will be coming here. Till then, we have the harvest coming and all that. I remain busy to this day. Is there anything else I can help you with? The last.
kind of points to Tanner.
Well,
That one.
Tanner's going the opposite
I'm
way
already
of where
here.
where I'm sitting.
We get a courier about once a week. Should be coming in days.
Okay. I wanted to send a letter to.
Oh, in that case, yeah, if you leave it with Henry, he can make sure it gets passed on.
Cool.
I think that he probably sells official stamps. You can also just leave money with him. The carriers carry the stamps.
Oh, okay.
We do.
You actually have a book
Do I
with
have stamps on it?
You do. You have a book of regular stamps. There are about 50 of them. Small little thing. You also have a stamp. It's an
Right.
stamp. That can use it as an alternative. As long as you have ink and a pad, you have a stamp.
Need stamp.
Yeah, can I just buy it from you?
What's our going price of stamp here?
2 silver.
2 silver.
Cool. He hands you silver.
Great.
You could have.
I hand you a stamp.
By the way, that's not cheap. Like any kind of courier
I was gonna
service.
say that's an expensive post
Yup.
service.
Listen, I was gonna send a letter anyway, so.
And that's for a letter, and it goes up from there. This is you are utilizing the King's Courier Service. What I can tell you right now is that letter will guarantee go to the right
It
person.
will get to where it's going.
Snow or shine or
Not a
bullshit or
five-star.
magic or
Land
dragons.
sharks.
Meteor swarm. Maybe
Yep.
not meteor swarm.
Nope. Yep.
It will get there.
It will
and for
get
2
there.
silver, it will cross the continent to get there.
No matter how many people die getting it there, it will get there.
Hey, got something I'm supposed to deliver to you. Your hands only.
How did
How
you
the
get
fuck did you get to Avernus?
This item, your letter will be delivered properly to its intended, not be impeded by anything less than a wish spell.
Very D&D way of going about it, and just like, it's like, is that a magical item? Like, no, that's orchestrated bureaucracy. Anyway.
Fucking
That would be the
Asmodeus gets
pettiest
like a-
wish in the world. I wish that your letter doesn't get delivered.
Go for it!
I would allow that. That'd be a waste of a
Fast
wish.
forward to us, like,
Not
having
if he
to
doesn't
stop
lose it.
a letter from reaching its destination.
You verse the courier service.
The best part is if you lose wish after that.
Oh,
Worth it.
Look, I know how to stop that letter, and there are easier ways.
yeah.
An easier way would be actually just killing the courier.
The letter. Let's not.
Yep.
The letter will still get there.
Yeah, you would have
Be
to.
a different person
You would.
taking it.
Yeah. You would have to
Remember
destroy the letter.
boomerang from Evan's campaign? It'd be like that.
Anyways, shall we go back to... Actually, what else are we planning on doing in
I need to write
Valkyrie?
my letter.
Yeah, a little bit of
Yeah.
Yeah,
shopping.
he's got out a letter. I think we wanted to go shopping.
I
Probably.
want to buy stuff to write a letter with, and all of that more.
He wants to buy all the soap.
Buy all of the soap.
Yes, all of it.
Then again, yes, we do have enough money to do so.
We got enough people.
I can haggle with him to get him to kind of lower the price.
Oh no, I got that.
I'm feeling kind of charismatic.
I don't think we'll get them.
I'm feeling kind of pitiful.
No, the town's really small.
It's been a couple
Probably.
minutes.
Everybody
not
kind
an
of
hour.
pats Sparky's head.
If you do want to utilize that spell for general stuff, you may want to rush over it in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
I looked into the wording for the redemption. It's the same wording that the +1 AC bonus from +1 has, so it's in addition to whatever bonus it already grants.
Good. So whatever bonus you have to persuasion, it's 5 on top.
Yeah, that's what I
Good.
used.
Yeah.
We just.
Here we go. 2.
Yeah.
Alright, that's good.
Okay, after you.
I pick up Sparky.
Hello, Maurice.
Hey, Maurice!
Hi, how
Howdy.
you doing?
I would like to buy all of your soap.
That's perfectly fine then.
How much is it again?
It's 1 gold apiece. Right, because I supercharged you.
It is a gold apiece.
Like
Yep.
5 times the price or something like
Or more.
Way more than that.
Yeah.
Listen, it gives me a +1 to charisma. It gives us all a +1 to charisma.
Against you.
It's real fancy
And how
soap.
many bars of soap are there?
I have
Against
12
humans.
bars left after you
12
guys.
bars. We are planning to take what? Is there anywhere to kind of have that? You'll still be making one hell of a profit.
A bulk discount.
Go ahead and roll with advantage, because Sparky's help.
Alright.
Or you can each roll eventually. I mean,
No, I'm gonna. He's got the higher
I
bonus.
wander over to look at socks.
Socks are going to be a fraction of standard commoner's clothing.
So is ours.
Oh, the math,
Yep.
the
So
math is going to be
each pair is
fine.
3 copper.
So what's that?
28.
He thinks about it and just goes,
He considers your proposal.
Maybe.
half is a bit much, but I can do a bulk discount. We'll say 9 gold for the lot. 75%.
Thanks.
That's, my friend, is a deal. When I come.
Cool. He hands you back a gold. And he takes all the stuff. And he just begins wrapping, as he did with them before. So he's doing this individually.
What was it?
It's
9.
9 gold.
9 gold. Okay.
The socks there are all in a small basket. They all come in pairs.
I don't have it.
There are
Oh,
4 copper apiece because it's 2 copper per. They all look hand done and made. They look like probably a widower around the town makes these, gives them to Marcel.
Can I find 3 of the pairs?
Sure, give me like an investigation check.
I now have 12
Yeah.
Can I?
12 bars.
He wants some of that.
I'm gonna. Here, you can have one. Just here's the gold for the.
Good enough.
And
I just
I've
want the
got
3 pairs that
You
I
have
never
experience
had
with
before.
buying socks
Yeah.
past couple of years.
Thank you.
You look through them and there are 2 particular pairs that look particularly hardy.
Okay.
They look like extra donned, possibly made for winter wear, but because of that, they're heavier yarns. Plus, this is hand spin yarn, and
Right.
sometimes the dimensions can change. So you find 2 really sturdy pairs and 1 good pair.
Okay, I'll take those. You said 4 silver?
Yep. So that is 12 copper. No, it's 4 copper.
4 copper, okay.
So 12 copper total, or 1 silver and 2 copper. Anybody else have any things they want?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just-
What's the strongest alcohol you have?
Do you want to drink it or do you want to clean something?
Clean something.
That is a valid question.
He goes down the aisle and near where the fertilizer was, he picks up a.
Hey, Alex.
Just a very quiet. Clean something.
Alex, under that circumstance, I would be like, roll a deception.
You don't know?
I don't know. That was funny though.
He will pick up a jug, because it comes in industrial sizes. This is methanol, about 85% proof.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Sorry, ethanol. Ethanol.
Yeah,
But wood grain alcohol.
Methanol.
Methanol.
Laced with
You're
meth.
if he drinks that, he's gonna go blind.
No, that's the one I want. That is methanol, right?
Yeah, that is
That's
methanol.
methanol.
No, I said it right. Yeah. This is methanol. It'll clean anything to an inch of its life.
Including the out of your body.
We'll take it.
Alright. It's a jug that has 4 pints in it. And it is.
It is just like actually.
I know.
I'm gonna call this
It's got a big caution sticker on the outside.
Caution, do not drink.
That is 5
Thank you
silver.
for completing my joke.
Right?
Sorry.
Go.
Oh, cool. Takes 5 silver.
Does he sell any journals or notes?
There's a couple up at the counter.
Okay.
They are just like they're like that. They're bundles of handmade paper that have been bundled.
Okay, Tanner wants to buy a journal.
There's
A notebook.
not really an equivalent except for like Alkene books. So this has less pages than you would expect like a traditional book. This is handmade paper. So there's only about 30 pages in it. They're relatively thick. It is leather bound and it's 5 silver. What was the last time I looked at it?
Candy.
Can I also get a
Yeah.
sheaf of paper,
Okay.
an
Please.
inkwell with ink and a quill?
I charged you nothing for that because 1 paper is 2 silver. I'll say this paper is kind of like this, but bigger, and so you can cut it up as you
Do
need.
you happen to have a black?
And it's a much higher quality.
I'll go ahead and do
So you
this
can actually
first.
fold it and use it. I would say if you make it at a standard A10, a little smaller, you could get 15 pages out of this one.
How long has it been since I've done the channel division?
I would say you have about a minute left. So just a sheet of paper.
Yeah, like one of those.
Would you like it cut up, or do you want the whole one?
No, oh, actually, yeah, I have a cup.
Actually, no.
I can do that for you.
No.
And
Yeah, I got that.
Cheers.
it's 2 silver, but you get let me change that. You get 10 pages of fine quality paper.
Oh, damn.
It's 2 silver.
Pencils would probably be a thing because they're just.
Yeah.
Do an equivalent to pens exist, or do you have?
It's like quill and ink, but it's an ink pen.
Okay.
A fountain pen.
Similar, but not as complex.
Magic.
You do need an ink pen and like a 1 ounce bottle of ink will have more ink than you could fill up that whole thing in 5 times.
Okay.
The problem is ink's expensive.
Yes. Whatever you're gonna.
Bone,
Pencil's common enough.
In the drawer.
It's 2 silver. Speaking of pencils, yeah.
Can Brian? Not Brian. Gage.
Hey, Robin, Gage.
You were half
Third
right.
time-
Didn't even work right at all.
Third time's a charm.
Said 2 silver, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Oh. He takes one of those out. And he changed that to 2 copper because the ink pens apparently are 2 copper. So, yeah, there's like a jar of them, and they're just like, sure, there you go. 2 copper.
Can I get some more of that?
Oh, sure.
Gumdrop sort of.
Bottle too, right?
Yes, I'd like to buy those.
He takes that from under the counter and like, that's 10 gold.
I flip them platinum.
I was gonna say we can afford it, but it is expensive.
Oh, was that for mine?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Because
Thank you so
your
much.
pen needs a
Oh,
refill
yeah.
on ink.
That ink will last you forever.
I must.
So do I need to bother writing
Functionally.
it down?
I would, just because if you lose your pack, you can't write anymore.
Out of curiosity, I must. How much is it for all?
I
a
won't
lot.
let you know.
Thank you.
Have some social awareness. I'm trying to find the candy. What did I give you? I'm gonna call it a gold per
It was
serving.
expensive, but like unreasonable.
A gold per.
No,
little
per
candy?
like bag. A bag will have 10. That sounds about bad. Because each one comes out to a silver. So each
That
ball is a
sounds
silver.
Alright. I'll go ahead and have 2 bags,
Cool.
and I give him 2 pieces of gold.
You have 20 pieces of hard candy.
He has 10 pieces of hard candy.
Oh.
I gave him one of the bags.
Also, he sells like farm equipment and stuff like that. That doesn't have like a
That's
posted
expensive,
value.
yeah.
Like in the back is major farm equipment used.
Like going to buy a plow thing.
Yep. And depending on when you want it and what time of season and stuff like that.
I
Stuff.
mean, he's got back there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
He goes, picks off the shelf, and this is a travel lantern. Eolandu, it's a bullseye lantern. That's the travel ones that sit on your waist.
Bullseyes are the ones that have a cone of light.
Yep.
Green Lantern style.
Yep. They are 10
That's a
gold.
good way to visualize it.
Because of the copper needed to, not copper, because of they are tin make, it's solid tin and well crafted. But to be that small, that directed, so it doesn't burn you and can hold a candle, it's actually a very fine
They
piece
can-
of
they go off
workmanship.
of oil, actually.
They can go off oil or candles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And oil.
Oil is 2 copper a piece, 1 silver a flask. 1 flask will last you 6 hours.
Can I also get one of those? I hope.
Sure.
We're rich.
That is 10 gold, and for the lantern, and the oil for a flask is 1 silver.
I get 2 flasks.
Okay. Each flask gives you 6 hours of light. A candle will give you 2 hours of light.
Torches last an hour.
They last an hour.
Torches on myself.
I'll tell you right now, candles are cheaper, but they're bulkier. And because, while you get 2 hours out of them, and they're 1 silver, sorry, 1 copper, so you could get 10 for the price of 1 flask, and it will be longer time, but they take up a lot more room. So using just oil and stuff like that is a great space saving thing. They are pints of oil, so they're like decent.
They're like a
They're
pound.
perfect.
If we were a war forage, then that
Yeah.
would be delicious. But we're not. You kind of zip down, you just become comically larger.
I'm actually
I mean, we
a
don't know
broom.
Darwin.
Yeah, that's a good point. We don't know if Darwin
He
is.
could just be an awakened broom. That's right.
I still think Darwin
let
is
them
bugs
know.
in a trench coat.
Hates termites.
This has been
Sentience
going
bugs in a trench coat.
on.
It's the only bug.
Anything else I can get you?
Do you know anyone in town that needs equipment?
What kind of
Equipment? Yeah.
Anything.
Well, the
I know what he's doing.
Hastering, I forget what I named them, but the people that their house burned down, they've been staying over with some family up
Yes.
the road.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
I do recall What was it?
The wagon.
The wagon burned down. How much is a
Something
wagon?
to pull hay.
Oh, that's other page. Hold on a second.
I think it's like 10 or
This is I believe a cart
Mm-hmm.
and oh, it's a wagon. There it is. 400 pounds, 35 gold.
I'll buy a wagon for them.
How much is a horse?
A horse is,
Vanya?
it's more about, there's a draft horse and a riding horse. A riding horse is 75 gold, a draft horse is, there are no stables here though. You would have to buy it from a family. Buying is 35 gold. And give or take 5 gold here or there.
I'll just straight give you 35 gold for it.
Want me to commission them a wagon?
Yes.
Sure. And he takes it and goes, I think I have one in the back that they can use. And Henrik's in here, so I can have him take a look at it. And all right, no, it's very generous of you. He takes your gold and he makes a little note and just kind of like puts it beside him.
Can I get another thing of hard candy? Godfrey just reminded me of.
Another gold. You have another 10 pieces of hard candy.
Positive reinforcement from the axe all around.
But yeah.
I forgot the axe.
There were 2 children, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Kids, mom and dad.
Yep. The dad took a heavy beating. He actually would have died if you guys had not sinned.
So with the kids.
Yep. They would have suffocated. Like, he was injured.
Yeah.
It would have bled out if you guys hadn't magically involved yourselves. He was supposed to die.
Are there any toys?
A few hand wooden toys. We have a cobble up the road that, when in his spare time, makes a few.
Mm-hmm.
Who's got money to burn?
How much?
Burn the hole in his pocket.
Toys are 1 silver apiece, and they come in. I have a couple of these tiny little wagons that have farm animals in them.
It's 10 cents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
So
so
it's 10, 10, 10. Because that's dumb.
What are those
Because
you
it's
got?
not wasted.
I have these wooden carts. There's a horse that draws them.
That's a lot for
that's
this time and area.
That's a silver for one of them.
For 1 set, yep.
Alright? Gunmar pops you 2 silver.
I wanted to.
he's like,
spots,
Well, that's good. I only have 2 sets, and he just puts one of them. They are noticeably different, by the way.
Good.
We had much time
Yeah,
over the last couple days
To that they're okay.
Yes, but they lost a lot during that event. I feel.
Can you wrap these for me?
Sure. And he takes them, and he does them individually and wraps them up.
What is the going price for the wrapping?
Wrapping's free. No, it's one of my perks here.
It was.
It is butcher paper wrap. It's like just thick paper and twine.
It's like the brown paper.
Is that everything?
That's everything.
Alright, I think we know.
Weird question, Alex.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
a corn doll?
You're not like you're not a crafty person, so you could do it.
Okay.
How?
Probably wouldn't be great. But,
Yeah.
it's like it's from Pioneer times, basically.
Oh, yeah,
you
that.
would make a doll out of like corn husks.
Yeah.
The hard part right now would be finding dried corn on the ear.
Oh yeah, I don't know what time of year it is.
This was.
Oh, they would have dry reserves, but it would be deer-eared.
Okay.
It'd be kerneled.
It's not worth it.
Because those make really great fire starters, they burn up right away.
That's fair.
Shall we got everything?
Yeah, no, I
Okay,
went
so I guess-
Alright, Gunmar turns around and shakes his hand. Pleasure doing business with you.
Anyway, I hope you have a pleasant travels.
You too.
You too. You're probably not going to leave. Wait a minute.
Look, I'm not planning on going anywhere.
Alright,
Before
get the axe.
you guys can
Kill
walk
the
out.
witches.
Just give me 1 second to
No
the
witnesses.
shopkeeper.
All right.
Alright, Gunmar will go to the
Do you
family.
want us to wait for you?
Yeah, I will be
Yeah,
out in just
hang
a
on,
minute.
Gunmar.
What is Gunmar? What are you
We're
doing?
stepping out. He needs to find.
Yes, I just want to speak.
How can I help you?
First of all, I apologize for if my earlier statement. My intention is really low and think everyone is quite splendid. I wanted to leave some. I do not know when the next time. I do not know. I think buying everything that you have is a little out of my check, but I will leave this here. I'll give you a bag of 75 gold. Have customers come in. Anything? Take it out.
I can have that work. I can spread it around. I know everybody in the area. I know who needs it most.
Precisely. I only know of the family who had some rough time recent days. But if you know of any, you are more of the townsfolk I am. So I hope.
I'll make sure it gets to the right people.
All right.
Especially the whatever.
I very much appreciate it.
We're good.
I don't have them either.
No, I don't have. They never existed. So
Make them up.
I made them up.
I thought it was like the Haversons or something.
I think it is something like that, and
Go with Haversons. And just...
Haversons is fine.
If we look up a
Jacob,
random name,
go ahead and take inspiration.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
As a cleric doing good deeds, giving money to people who need it.
Joke's on you. I still have mine from earlier.
That's why you burn that.
I never had a situation where I needed to.
You missed the monk and killed Beck.
He's got it.
And it was great.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. It was awesome. It was all I wanted to do. But that was it was a time.
I never had the need to make a
Like,
thing.
coming
You
from Beck,
missed
that
the
was
monk
funny.
and killed him.
To be fair, I completely forgot about that situation.
All right.
I love that situation. That's like I wanted to use that so badly.
It's like, Godfrey, good?
Yes, I am good.
All right.
Bam.
I think this town
I
will...
hope so too. Shall we go and
Doing
see
pretty
the
well before you came,
harvest?
too.
No.
Except for the burn.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
true.
can
Oh,
go.
We
yeah,
know
right.
they're
That's
staying
been
with a
pretty
friend.
hard.
We don't know which friend.
Oh,
Hey, Marcel!
yeah.
Where are the Haversons staying again?
Oh, if you know where the house was, if you just continue a good half mile on the left side, that is, I believe, Mr. Haverson's brother, and they've been staying with them.
There.
Thanks kindly.
Welcome.
Thank you.
That sounds really far away, and I will meet you guys back at the
The bird-
park.
All right.
Alright,
Excellent.
It's about a mile and a half down the road.
we go.
And we go.
Doesn't take you much long.
Gumar
Takes like 20 minutes or so.
Gumar gently, like,
That is good.
So I was recently doing travel math stuff like that. This takes you 30 minutes almost exactly. What'll be traveled 3 miles an hour. An individual opens the door. He is human, has brown hair, kind of greenish eyes, mostly brown. Wearing overalls, a cotton shirt, has kind of shortish mutton chops. He does not look like, at a passing glance, he looks related to, but not Mr. Haverson. Can I help you?
yes, we are looking for the Haverson family.
I?
Specifically,
My brother.
yeah.
We
Oh, sure that. My brother, Eric, he's out in the fields. Same with his wife. I just came in for a quick bite to eat.
direction?
He points like behind the house.
Oh,
The-
The children are here. They're having,
we should talk to their parents first.
they're being watched by my mother.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll get with them, thanks.
Go ahead. I can show you out. I'm going there anyway.
all right.
And like he
Not every
goes back
day.
in, and like you hear him like finish a glass of water. And he comes back out holding up like a single piece. Actually, yeah, he would have a hat on.
He would have a hat.
Mhm.
Well, because you use the hat so you don't get some.
He walks out and he's just like taking bites of it and he's like, "Oh, what's your ration?"
We were the ones who pulled them out of that
We're the one
fire.
that pulled it out.
Oh, well, mighty kind of you.
We haven't had a chance to.
Appreciate it.
Freeze a few days.
We've been looking after his cut. Marion stopped by a while ago. Helped a lot on that, but he's his strength is coming back pretty quickly, so
That's
we're happy
good.
with that.
Well, he's already in the field, though.
Oh yeah, but we're in the fields no matter what.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Understandable.
Eric.
Eric. Like I've worked in the field. I have never. We don't grow a lot of stuff in the desert.
No,
So.
there it is.
Their job's loud.
You see, it's a standard wheat field. They seem to be walking it looking for weeds. So they were using a weeding apparatus. Anyway, they're plucking weeds and stuff like that. So they're relatively well spaced out. Eric is relatively close, thankfully. He looks up and goes, "Oh, hi!
Howdy.
Hello.
I thought you guys left town."
Not yet.
No,
No?
we've been in town for a while. We just haven't had a chance to come back. Yeah, we wanted to check in.
That's mighty kind of you.
How's the
Not bad, a little tight. But Marion patched me up right as lane. But the next couple of days is, oh boy, it's like getting hit by a branch. I'll tell you that.
need to ask you something.
Sure.
Would it be all right if I just kind of, and I'd be all right if I gave the little,
Oh sure.
Mhm.
Gertrude would love those.
yeah.
And the other one.
I know.
I have their
Isn't
name.
it Hansel or something?
Hansel and Gertrude.
Hansel and Gretel.
No, it's Gertrude.
That's exactly why he did it.
yeah.
That's the
Just
point.
forgot the second child.
It's like
You forgot the one that wasn't changed.
Carson will love that.
Handful of
That
little
other
shit.
child.
Child 2 will enjoy this.
Gumma just goes, yeah, I know how much Boys like I know mine likes them, so
Your father.
And I'm not.
You're the child.
fucking idiot.
You're the child.
Yeah, he's about 8.
Oh well, it's a beautiful age.
Yeah,
Little Hansel's only about 6.
We think
Yeah,
he's joking, but he actually has a kid. So
I do.
Gertrude just turns
we
11.
don't know.
yeah.
But no, I'll take you back to the house and show Mom's with him right now. So
Yeah, we wanted to.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Jump the gun.
somebody to get some random person to get my kids.
You guys start heading back to the house. His house is basically exactly the same as the other one. There is a small addition,
Except not burned down.
not burnt down. The addition has a secondary door on it, so this has 2 entrances. Well, the other one had 2 entrances. One was blocked. There's 3
Use
entrances.
them for fire.
He goes up to the 3rd entrance, which is part of that little alcove, and knocks on it. An elderly lady opens the door. She looks to be in about late, maybe early 60s. She has some darning on her. She's darning.
Good of you look. Greetings.
Oh, howdy.
I come bearing gifts from Hansel and Gertrude.
Very kind, Eric. Good to see you. Oh, the kids love that. And she does like a whistle, and like you hear the pattering of 2 feet. So I walk up and go like, yes.
Gunmar gets like, first what I would like to ask the 2 of you.
Gertrude is like hanging off of her grandmother. Hansel is like kind of like up there and like just being like a big boy. I'm doing fine. But thank you for
Same size
helping.
as me.
Insight?
Go ahead, yeah.
He's 6. Of course he's already left the
7
left
plus
the
nothing because I have plus 0, 2.
You have no reason to believe he's lying.
He's 6.
Gun-
He's either hiding his emotional trauma or moved past it because he's 6.
Gunmar pats his shoulders like, attaboy.
Wrong young man.
And I turn to,
That's him.
turn to Gertrude and is like, are you okay?
She is like 3/4 covering her grandmother. And just like,
Gunmar is trying to do is like his friendliest.
yeah, she's just 11 and scared.
Yeah.
And shy. Sorry, not scared.
Yeah, so she's 11?
Older, but
I
like,
thought Hansel was older for some reason.
ages are wherever I choose in the moment.
Ah, okay.
Gunmar goes ahead and is like, oh, I want to do something for you. You have seemingly moved past it, like a big, strong man that you are.
He's like, Arr! Nothing
You
moves.
don't need to
I figured I'd give you the bag of candy. I gently place.
He does reach out and like takes it from you. Hansel is awestruck. He gets a candy piece once every
on his
year,
birthday, yeah.
maybe twice a year.
For the
And-
solstice of Christmas or whatever it is.
And this is 10 pieces, just with a toy set, and just
Ow! Your dad's
Hey.
gonna tell you how many you can eat of those at once.
looks right up at his dad, and just there it goes. Just what's you have one right now. We'll save the rest for kind of a special occasion.
Yeah, it's
Aw, and he's just like almost drooling.
It's just
now,
so sick.
I'd like to see something cool. Something that I think is cool. And
Yeah.
Gunmar with look through the father is like, may I?
As long as it doesn't hurt
It
anything.
involves and he just kind of taps the axe. It's
Just,
nothing. It's nothing violent. It's just cool.
Do you need more space or something?
Yeah, take some distance
I
between.
take like a
The rest of us are also like, what is?
I remember what this
Yeah.
is.
yeah.
Oh,
Gunmar
yeah.
Gunmar takes out the axe and kind of.
Oh, you're doing that? I thought you were using your breath weapon. Okay.
Oh, I can do that! I can fucking do
Yes, but
that!
there's also a small child, and that's very loud.
Alright.
What kind of dragon are you?
Lightning.
Lightning. Okay.
Right
Uh,
over the family.
Second
I
house
can
burned
do it
down.
in the air.
I mean,
You
that's,
could.
yeah. Okay, if you're doing that, he just like stepping back a little bit is perfectly fine.
Alright. And Gunmar, where north is.
Hansel points
Six.
north.
Alright. Make it to where it doesn't point north and it's like, erect.
Oh, that's cool.
And Gunmar thinks.
Actually, Eric's looking at it and is like, that'd be pretty handy.
And then Gunmar thinks a little bit. And then looks at Eric.
You
I'm
cannot
not
give-
giving the
you
child the
cannot
axe
give a
back.
6-year-old the axe.
I'm not that
the child the axe.
No, Darwin.
This was me telling.
What do you have? An axe? No! I kind
Not
of
for
look
that
at
one.
Eric and I just go, ow.
Sorry.
There is.
Can you fix that for me?
I kind of look at Eric and I get up and I
Thank you.
kind of put my axe away and I look at Eric and like, how much do you know about Drac? Bare minimum, like what they can do.
I had
Like,
thought you were a fairy tale up until about 4 days ago.
Like, do you know
Do the
what
fairy
the,
tales.
what their most thing?
The most I knew is that there were people that had dragon-like looks.
And I kind of.
No offense, none taken. We don't really get your.
Oh no, that's perfectly understandable. Have I seen that many?
You have seen humans. You have not seen that many humans. That's an accurate statement.
I haven't seen that many humans. I don't like it in the desert. I kind of whisper in his ears, like,
Certain reasons.
I personally, and I'm whispering this
Yes.
to him so the kids can't hear us. I personally can believe you.
He's nodding along and going, I think I'm following and I'm gonna stop you there.
Understandable.
It's just this isn't my home, and
Oh, no,
I'm certain you can be very controlled about it, but I don't want to scare Hansel too much, Gertrude. And if something would go wrong, the fire, we're a ways out. The house would just have to burn if something went bad.
That's perfectly okay. That's why I wanted to say with.
We did save most of that.
You save the foundations, which is the important part.
Yeah.
Everything else is
You
wood
rebuild
frame
all
and
that,
thatch.
yeah.
It will take some time, but honestly,
yeah,
no,
it's all
it's rebuildable.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there's a lot.
Yeah.
If it's any consolation, I wasn't going to do it.
Slaves and build their homes.
I wasn't going to do it inside.
Actually,
the
not
house.
enough to fully build a home, but
I was going to. But that's perfectly understandable.
yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
think
want to scare mine either.
I rolled an intelligence check to see how well he was following this, and he got enough there to be like, "What's not?"
It'll probably
Yeah.
be
He got enough to understand that, like, I don't know enough.
Yeah. Would
He
they
did not
have
roll too
heard-
high. He did not roll too low.
Would they have heard it when about the wolves? Because he used
God,
it like
no.
the last wolf.
No, we never knew that.
No, you were several miles down the road.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
But nonetheless, I appreciate the gifts from our kids. That's helpful. I've already started gathering materials. My off times here for the new home.
Mhm.
It's going to be a while to build it up again. Might take us through the rest. If we can do, I'm going to borrow some money from a couple friends, and I could probably, and with some helpers, I could probably get it done by the end of the season before winter comes.
I wish you all the best. And I turn to Hans. I hope you, little Drenger, little warrior, that you enjoyed your gifts, and I hope you, little Valkyrie, or whatever the fuck.
That's perfectly fine. No, that's a good
Valkyrie
one.
Works, yeah.
Yeah,
Valkyrie works
little
great.
Valkyrie, that you enjoy your gifts as well.
You say you need to gather.
Pay for the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a decent sum of money, but it's okay. I had some stuff aside, and
Homeowners insurance.
It's all good.
You talk to the shopkeeper. He might have something for you.
I'll go stop by Marcel. I need to
Yeah.
get some tools anyway. I don't exactly keep carpentry kits sitting around nowadays.
And
Everyone
and by the way, do not feel
Carpentry.
Junior only here to bring gifts for kids. For I have
That's what else you're doing.
It's okay.
What?
20.
for I have commissioned something for the family. If you go to the shopkeeper, I recall that it was destroyed.
Yeah, no, it burned down pretty well hard. The axles survived okay, and I was able to sell those to Henrik.
Great. Shopkeeper has a wagon for you. Have fun with it.
All right.
Nice.
I bought you a new one.
New car!
Effectively,
Look under
a
your
new
chair.
car.
Car! Used, but it's kind of new.
It's new to you. It's that's mighty kind of you. That's
Yeah,
that's really helpful, actually. I was gonna be borrowing.
so much serotonin from the axe.
What?
I was gonna be borrowing my brother's for a while, but this actually frees up a lot of stuff. My horse survived, so with this I can gather a lot more material. This will cut down my costs tremendously. Actually, this is incredibly helpful. Thank you.
It is a pleasure.
Thank you kindly all.
It is of no consequence.
Hope you guys were okay. I know it was a nasty fire, and I know the bugger that got me, I heard you guys took down.
Yeah, we've had a rough few days,
Yeah.
but
I hope some gentleness comes your way.
I think things are gonna change.
Hopefully. Oh,
We're probably gonna be heading
Oh, which way you headed?
Richmond.
probably through.
Oh, you be headed past this way then. Stop by. I'll have my missus make you something for the road.
That would be
We're
delightful.
gonna leave early, but I figure y'all will be up.
Probably. Looks at the field and maybe 2 weeks from harvest. So.
Busy time.
All right.
And Gunmar like shakes hands like, pleasure talking to you, Eric.
Thank you all. Thank you all so much. If you ever stop by again, my house is done. You have a free bed waiting for you. Some of it might be 4, looking at all 8 of you.
Yeah, we're not a small group,
Yeah.
but we appreciate the offer, but we wouldn't want to put you out.
Roof's a roof, you know.
No, I'm not a small.
You
Another
have a
remark.
floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he lays on the bed and just like his
But
ground.
you goes diagonal.
Like,
No, he lays on the bed
share
in
the
the bed
couch.
They pull out like a dresser drawer for Sparky.
Just like
Little
Sam.
blanket and a pillow in it.
It's like first drawer Sparky, second drawer Beck, then third drawer Tanner, fourth drawer Vanya.
I mean, okay, it would be
Three of those drawers would be large.
Yeah.
Sparky is unusually small.
Yeah, no, it'd be a big dresser, but it also, like, if the dresser was that big, you could put everyone in it.
Yeah. If it was that big, you could put all the small creatures
If
in
a
there.
drawer could fit me, a drawer could fit all four.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're the biggest of the four.
Theoretically, there exists a dresser out there that can fit all four of us.
We need to
Probably belongs to one of your kin.
Dresser.
Yeah.
Probably belongs to one of your
Take the
families.
dresser around the
Especially
window.
your family makes a lot of stuff out of stone.
Nail it to the
There's
cards
like-
and we just have a bunk bed there.
But only for half the party.
Yeah. The rest can sleep on the fucking floor.
You get the ground.
That's what you get for being tall, fuckers.
We would have just bought a bigger dresser otherwise.
Where's that height advantage now, bitch?
Anyway, I could use a good round of drinks.
Same here. I believe I deserve at least one beer.
You guys head back to the Bundled Hearth. It takes another about just after 30 minutes to get over the way.
What time is it? What time?
Mid-afternoon?
It is now roughly 2:30, about 3
Yeah.
o'clock.
Mhm.
You all...
We should save the
Merriment.
merriment for dinner. I think.
Yeah, that's how merriment works.
It comes in at 5 o'clock on the dot.
That's why they call it happy hour.
He walks through that door. He wears a golden suit. Wow. Anyway,
Do we get Sparky?
Yeah, Sparky's been at the bottom,
if you
right?
want to just like sit at a table, unless if you want to sit
I
at
was sitting at the table writing my letter, and then I was going to pop
myself.
Tomlin
Oh, okay.
To leave the
set
letter.
it for delivery.
Oh, he's actually said leave it with Henry.
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 Henry the Barwright.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm already there.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
have
already
to
there.
travel anywhere.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I wrote
You
my
did
letter.
it!
Basically, like, I'm not going to actually write a letter, but it's basically
New objective. Objective complete.
it's addressed to basically the
Kobolds? Or
not the
the
kobolds.
Kings of Hinterfell?
Yes. And it's basically saying because
Yeah.
no, the kobolds aren't well known, so they're not going to know the name that recently came up.
Very true. Also, I have a hard time pronouncing the name.
Yeah.
It is draconic.
It would this guy. I need this guy.
Basically, all it is putting them in contact with that built the windmill here,
Oh.
so that they could then start going back and forth.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
basically setting them up so I can get that.
Cool. No, that's awesome.
Solid.
If you come back here in the future, stuff will have changed.
Yeah.
Probably in Hinterfell, specifically.
Yeah, it's over.
No. Yes, we've been down the windmill.
And the town.
And then 2 silver, you said, yeah?
To,
You already paid
Oh,
for
You-
yeah, I
yeah.
already. Okay.
You already paid for
You
postage.
already paid for postage.
yeah, we have 49 more stamps.
Yay.
Hey, Henry,
Yes?
how does stamps work?
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
You haven't taken the backing off because you don't know how?
No, he's,
Like he's putting it face down to kind of get its imprint on the paper. It's not.
I was like, here, let me
Different
take you.
kind of
And he
stamp.
takes the stamp and he like, there's like a little bit of a water spell and he just puts his finger in it and goes like, and like, it sticks. You don't. After it gets delivered, it can't be used again.
Oh, so like I couldn't even cut it off then reuse it?
No. After it gets delivered, it gets stamped, and it overlays the image, and it shows that it's been used. How actual
you're
stamps
like,
work.
Huh. Mail's weird.
That was just-
Can you give this to the next
Sure, yep.
courier?
Should get one in 2 days, 3 days. He puts it with a small pile, like, there's like 3 other pieces of
It's
mail.
not the fastest, the most reliable.
Oh. For all intents and purposes, it is very much the fastest
That's
mail.
true, it is also the fastest mail unless you pay a lot of money.
I mean, unless you've got a wizard friend. And at that point, you just teleport there. You can leave.
In the
Is it
most
at that
working
time
one
that we
sending.
kind of arrive in the...
Yep. You arrive, it's about 3 o'clock. If you want to just kind of skip everything, like go, you have a great night, merriment is had, you all enjoy your last
Jade
night.
tournament number 2.
Yes.
I want
Yeah.
to really quick go to Helm's
Yep.
office.
No one is there.
No one's there? Okay.
Yeah,
I know which one it is.
yeah. You don't even have to lift up the little
Taste
counter thing, you just go
You
under.
go under.
Do.
You don't even notice it's there.
Hamid does open the door and goes like, huh? Oh, Sparky!
I had a real quick question about. Okay, so
He invites you in, by the way.
Captain Carver was near us. A magic scroll. How would I get a hold of one of those? And it would be the same as like getting a regular.
If the items you are talking about... Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Here, hold on a second. He goes over to a safe. You have never seen him open the safe before. He takes out his chest, and he puts it up against, and then he puts in a combination.
He looks away from the government.
Basically,
Everyone else in the party looks intently for its combination.
Only one there.
He is the only one there.
Yeah.
You hear da-da-da, and then you hear like clunk as it opens and puts it back. It up. That's significantly easier. I don't always wear this thing, but I've had it out for a day or so. Anyway, he takes a roll out, goes over back to his desk, and you're sitting there, and he unrolls it, and it's a spell scroll. This one is of sending. You can read it because you have access to that spell, but it looks different. This spell scroll is written with Ethereum ink. Ethereum ink, when written in this particular way, allows the magic imbued inside of it to cast the spell regardless of who can speak it. It's harder to do, and it's better if you have some training. But someone like Captain Carver or myself would have pretty ease using this spell scroll. On a pinch, I can utilize the power in my seal to auto, and it will just use it up. Now, I can only do that so many times, and there's a number of other caveats, but these scrolls are specifically for governmental use and army use. They are regulated, but if they do sometimes find up in circulation every once in a while, they're not illegal. You can't really commission them unless you are a government body, but it allows us to cast anything.
If I
Slightly, it would be hard at the beginning, but it's a perk that I know that they exist. The mercenary groups work with the government. By the way, we always call them mercenary groups and stuff like that. The actual government body is known as the Auxiliary Guild, as you are officially auxiliaries to the army. So it is a government body. But they haven't been called in hundreds of years. It's now basically an independent guild that regulates weaponry and special armor. So if you want to get specifically combat-worthy materials, you would need to be a guild member, registered, and part of them. Otherwise, you just wouldn't have access to those items.
very much for that information.
All right. If you do come across these, they're decently valuable. I hear about twice as valuable as a normal scroll of that type.
Nice.
I mainly wanted them because
Okay.
which,
Oh, these scrolls are.
yeah, but
I know, but
it's just I'm trying to think of ways. I feel like it's going to come up a lot.
I know there's an item available for merchants, and you can probably get one as a guild member as well, but you'd have to pay for it. But it's I'm sorry, I don't have one, but it's like a little jeweler's eye thing. But if you can find it, I hear that helps, and it's useful for individuals that want to, appraise things on the go. It's normally purchased by shopkeepers, so they're relatively common.
it's called Beware.
That was so much better than my name.
Well, that's its name now!
It's the
Hippity hoppity, your name is the DM's property.
if you want to look it up on D&D Beyond, it's something I have
not a
published.
Oh shit!
It is Arcane Identifier's Loop.
Arcana identifiers.
Arcane Identifier's Loop. Loop is spelled Loupe,
Noun clue.
which is so much better.
You just
It's
steal things from your players. You just steal things.
but if you want to look it up, it is something I have. It's a homebrew item I have published.
Nice.
So
Nice.
it's not on that list, but you can find it. It is an uncommon magical item.
I was gonna ask about that. So the list of reasonably findable,
Yeah.
common and uncommons.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, let me fully explain that. That is the list of all uncommon and common magical items in the world. That is just a general list. I have a master list. That master list tells me where you find those. Not every place has them. Very few of those items can be found in two separate places. So, I have multiple stores. If you want to find certain items, you might have to go to that store to find. Secondly, a number of those items are restricted, which basically means some of them are like the Boom of Flying, won't say on there, but I have it listed down as restricted. There's a certain way to get it. Other ones are illegal. They're listed there and you know of them, but you cannot legally acquire them.
Like poisons and stuff.
Gloves of thievery.
And then there are ones
you
that
would
are
need those.
And then there are ones that are restricted by members of the Auxiliaries Guild. Basically, it means you have to be a registered mercenary company to purchase these items. So you will have to explore and figure out those lines. After a certain level, I'm going to give you my master list. But This is to help explore and look and stuff like that. And you can feel free to make notes and shit like that. At a certain level, and a relatively soon certain level, I'm giving you my master list. And you will just know where to find it.
We'll have talked to enough merchant deal for like, yeah, no, that one's like only available at like XY.
He becomes.
These items are only available.
We
at
would
a
like
store
to
near
purchase
you.
a shit ton of chickens.
Visit your
No.
local Walmart.
We are an adventuring party, and this is our favorite shop.
A single chicken is cheap. Every next chicken is double the price of the previous chicken.
Challenge accepted. we will have.
We
the
can
chi-
run this all the way to the end.
We will breed the chickens.
No.
By the way,
You only need
during,
two.
during the afternoon for
Each
about
egg just
an hour
eats
after
one
lunch
extra
or
piece of
before dinner.
Just before dinner, do you want to go play?
That said Christian.
No, play
Pie.
my
I was like,
Yes, yeah, you want to go play your bagpipes.
my bagpipes in a hill somewhere.
Yeah, you can go to the same place you were before, just outside of the schoolhouse.
We all
Go ahead and do a
do
performance check.
Can I run back to Maurice really quick and see if he has...
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
They are,
21.
Marcel,
It's-
by the way. I've been
It
saying
is-
Maurice. It's wrong.
It is Marcel.
it is Marcel.
I think I also said
It's
Maurice.
Marcel Greenmont. That it's your best play yet. It's a great send off. It's slightly mournful, but at the same time, at the very end, uplifting. They are 4 silver. 4 copper. Because actual chalk is like 1 copper, but you're getting
one
4
copper for a stick.
for a stick.
Yeah,
You're getting
You get
multiple
color.
color. The colors are easy, so you get 4 colored chalk,
4 sticks.
4 sticks.
What are the colors?
Red, blue, and
Green,
yellow.
usually.
This is red, blue, and yellow.
Also plain chalk.
And plain chalk.
Okay.
And white.
I was
Sorry.
gonna say that's only 3 colors.
The other colors, all the colors. At the same time.
Well, it's like if you buy a box of food coloring, it's 4 colors, but one of them is green.
Green is actually blue is significantly harder, but I
Blue
like
is
the
really
idea
hard.
that like. Anyway, point is, those are the colors you got.
Alright, so after we all do that, we all meet up.
Yeah, you're all at.
King Sparky said, "Hey, how'd your thing go?"
Oh, good. Get my letter.
I gave the toys and candy to the other ones like sweets and toys.
Not like in front of them, didn't you?
Oh, I wanted to, but their dad said no.
I made sure he checked with their dad first. Speaking of that, do you
Yeah.
actually have a kid, or were you just saying?
Sorry, why do you have a
kid?
child?
Did I not tell you guys about this?
Nah.
Oh, yeah, I have a kid. His name's Bular.
Why are you not with him?
Gilmore goes from a smile to the circumstances I've seen that I have
Good
been
reason I meant for it too.
I think they're. I think
Even
it's-
God thought I went overboard.
That was more-
you a deadbeat?
It's the accent. It makes everything sound more aggressive.
Sorry, obviously I also have a wife.
I mean, I wasn't gonna assume you.
It almost
in a
sounds
lot of
like
ways.
you almost said it as if you're asking a question.
I have a wife?
I have a wife?
So, can we get some like names?
My son's name is Bular. It's Bular. And my wife's name is Rendezvous.
Huh?
I forget how to
Like
spell
rendezvous? Rendezvous?
I consistently don't know how to spell her name. I know it's Ron. and
I
spell-
can give it to you in a second.
Yeah, give me my wife's name.
Oh, what's the.
Hold on.
Oh, if you let Alex spell it, who knows how it came
I
out.
only know how to scratch it out in Draconic.
That's fair. In common, it's a mess.
Rendezvous is and he starts getting Rendezvous is the most. Bular is an 8-year-old. He's 8 years old. Like
RAD
Like,
RANDVI.
hair that goes down to his
Hair?
Yeah, Bular is adopted. He's
Okay.
This is why we have a lot of different places.
Now
Your
progressive.
kid is a year older than me.
He can come adventuring with.
no. That's the dad in me saying no.
That's
He's
good.
not quite ready. He's
Good
al-
on you.
He's getting there from what I saw, but he's. But yeah, he's a good kid. I'm surprised.
I
that
hope
didn't
you like
mention-
him. He's your kid.
Yeah.
I've got some paper. And you want to like share the courier service here is really good.
It is.
You go
Again.
that far south. They don't
You'll have
go
to pay
that
for
far
your
south.
stamp though, because apparently you can't reuse them.
Sparky.
Sparky, they don't.
Oh,
It is.
The courier service works inside the Empire only.
It is. It is
Tax dollars.
circumstantial.
Actually, mostly a self-funded option, but
From
it
all the
does.
stamps.
It is of no problem. You are.
Is there anything we can do to help?
That's the level we are at right now. experience.
Like elevation?
Or violence?
Oh no, we're high level of violence.
You need this
Higher.
genocide.
Technically, if there's nobody, there's no one to stop you from seeing that.
That's where the problem. I wish not to talk about this.
That's fair. That's fair. If the opportunity ever comes around.
Anyway, I think it's a...
I heard your bagpipes earlier.
Yes!
It was quite beautiful.
You did a very good job tonight.
Well, thank you. It is our last night here. I thought a farewell song was in order. But with that being said,
Pipes
let's
are
end this
cold.
night on a jolly tone. Drinks for everyone.
I could do a
Throws
Man.
coins.
I'm
They
paying.
hit multiple people.
Gunmar kind of. Gunmar kind of speaks up and is like, I may be able to sing like additional draconic song.
Because the cleric's the one throwing money.
Everybody looks over at the cat. It was unbothered by the gold coin that hit it.
Okay, I put my die in here.
Thank you for
I would like to start when we get to the tavern. I would like to
You
do the
You were in the
my.
We met Sparky at the
Oh yeah, I would
Hi.
like to do my little performance.
Oh, sure.
Like me singing like
Do a
a
little
draconic song.
Good. A round for the tavern will be 3 gold.
Oh, that's cheaper than I thought.
That is 3.
I am proficient in performance.
Oh wait. Sorry, I did math way wrong. Like 1 gold
I'm
and 2
going
silver.
to.
I was gonna say that's
use.
expensive.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to.
You can have
Or is it a song that Sparky wouldn't know?
probably not. But
Prestigitation's
oh, you can just re-up it.
After the because after this verse, Gunmar would just
Yeah,
refresh it.
Yeah. I'll start doing that.
So you
Also,
get
it's an
advantage.
hour.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was
a bowl of bread and.
I
or
might-
That
old
was
fruit.
cocked. Haha.
Just
You will-
old fruit.
That was 7.
You will get the oldest fruit they have.
Cool. Down the
Much
old
better.
fruit for the bugs.
I just realized. Sparky
Thank
and Godfrey
Much appreciated.
now change
He
each
takes a
other's
piece of
voices.
rotted fruit and just
Yeah.
Yes.
drops it in his shirt.
Just like
Beautiful.
peach.
15 for performance.
do good anyway.
You
Can I say what's
yeah, sure, go ahead.
Gunmar starts singing "My Mother Told Me," which I've been meaning to do because Gunmar has like 3 different songs that he's going at some point.
Wow, Gunmar, your voice sounds like thunder.
This is like a marching song. Where Sparky would join in. I'll go ahead and turn this down so more RP.
As that continues on, it really sets the mood for the night of a lot of as like dinner rolls around, a lot of farm hands and farm owners are coming in, and these are people that do a hard day's work every single day. They work, they toil, and they see the fruits of their labor come about in a very realistic and direct way. The grain they eat comes from the fields they tend to. But they've always had kind of a distant relationship in a sense of, it's just a job, it's what I do. As they hear the voice, they harmonize if you harmonizing, they feel this kind of pridefulness that they usually only feel during harvest time and festival. Really inspires them more, and they tend to get a little bit more drunk tonight.
Yeah!
This is fucking music revolt too.
Yeah, it is.
Could have fucking started a riot here.
It's more so of like, that's supposedly one of the things that Vikings would channel. So,
Okay.
That's why it sounds
Yeah.
like you're gonna start a riot to it. Because it's Vikings.
Songs to pillage too.
Volume 6.
Oh my god,
No
I love
five-
modern Vikings now.
There are
no
modern
5
Vikings.
beats to
No, I mean,
pillage
like,
They're called
and
Scandinavians.
Even more extra.
Yes,
Yeah,
oh,
take one.
Pepsi.
Me too.
Everyone.
Yeah.
A round of pops for everyone.
Round them out.
Rebel!
Yo, Alex of Gold.
What happened to Sidor?
He went to that shit. Thank you.
I heard just like 6.
yeah, no, I read-
Alex ate
7
him.
I accidentally did the math wrong. You almost bought 15 gallons of ale.
Yeah.
So I changed that to 6, which is enough for like everyone in the bar.
Huh?
No.
Yes.
You got 6 gallons, which is
Can you
1
tell me
gold
every
and
one
2
of them?
silver.
Okay, that's what I did.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I said 3 out of the blue, and then I checked the math on it, and it's like, oh shit, I did that math wrong. Because it's over a gallon for ale, and an ale is several pints.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep. And so, like, that's going to feed the night, the inn for the night. Or drink the inn for the night.
Excellent.
You can angle the horn.
With that, you guys go to bed.
Where's the-
Those of you that would like to use the soap can, but you are traveling a lot tomorrow.
Ooh, soap.
Grandma will save the soap.
I do not use
I'm not
soap.
using
Man
soap.
does
I
not
think
use
that
soap.
Alex is more pointing out we probably won't be talking to too many people
there
besides
probably
ourselves
won't be
tomorrow.
people tomorrow.
Yeah.
Unless you want the +1 on literally only Darwin.
You do know that Richmond is 34 miles away.
Yes, we do.
A standard pace of movement, you are very familiar with this because this is what all your routes are based off of. A standard person can go 24 miles without hurting themselves in a day. That is usually done over 8 hours, but I normally do it at 9 because you take a short rest halfway through and break. So in 9 hours without stressing, you can go 24 miles. Every additional hour, you are pushing yourself, and you can't suffer exhaustion per hour.
That is the Force March rules.
Yep, I am going straight from the book on this one. It's the easiest way, and I like that the math works out.
Yay,
It's
Matt.
good enough. So we are going with the hard book rules on this. So 24 miles is a standard day. You can do a fast pace theoretically, and you just lose perception, which means you can get supplies much easier. But that will give you 30 miles.
Will not get us through.
Still not get.
So we tuck in.
We leave tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Day and a half travel.
Oh,
to get
yeah.
to Richmond.
That sounds fine. Sorry, I was just wondering which spell to.
You do know that the King's Arms, when they left, they all had horses, but they also had weighted horses. And you can only go as fast as your slowest person. They pushed through, and it was a hard thing. So
Yeah,
they got back and like doing your mental math. They were there like in Richmond maybe 8-10 hours. That they were able to get all the way to Kansas, organize this, prove everything, and get back. So
Candace cheated. He
yeah.
So,
But
Just-
Jenkins was like, he was hiding it well. He was
he was
haggard.
dying.
he was hardly awake.
just for context, we woke up in the morning, left, and
We're
our
meeting to the family that promised
Yep.
us.
We're stopping by their farm because it's on the way.
Yeah,
It's on the way.
yeah. I didn't know
Yeah.
if we just sort of just skipped that. I just
No, no,
wanna
no,
make
No,
sure.
we haven't technically we haven't got to sleep yet.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we're just double checking travel.
You guys are familiar, you especially as travelers, you know how far you can get in a day. Like
Yes.
you are experienced with that.
So, I think I should involve you guys in my spell making.
Should
To be
you?
used in conjunction with. I was thinking since we're going out taking fog cloud, so that the sneakier of it,
Right.
as well as hide if we're in trouble.
What sort of landscape are we going? Forested or is it fields? Is it?
You know for at least the 10 miles because of the map that you made.
Oh
it's-
yeah, I did make a map.
All fields for as far as that map
Okay.
goes. And basically, it's house, fields, and it really follows the road. As you get further and further out, the encroaching forest on either side gets closer and closer and closer.
Okay.
The way the map looks like it really doesn't start encroaching until about the 5-mile mark.
Okay.
But by the 10-mile mark, it's basically house, field, forest. Where you get maybe 100 feet to 300 feet of open field on either side
Just
before
on the
forest.
table.
Yeah.
Get past most of these. Have a decent amount.
It's over 100 feet from the road. On either side of the road.
Okay.
That sounds like a good idea, Sparky.
Yeah.
So it's minimum 100, but
What other?
it can go bit.
Out of curiosity, what other spots are you prepared?
This is
I can
considered
only swap out one every time I sleep.
This is considered heavy density. Well, not heavy. This is a populated area, which means that you will always be passing populated land. So it will always have some field that's either furrowed, being planted, being harvested, or a house.
Just like within vision.
Yeah.
We're not going through.
Not necessarily within
We're
vision.
not going through like wilderness.
Yeah. Because like there could be like 3 miles between houses because it's the
Did you see that bullshit?
That was my curse in action.
You will always see like tilled land, as well as this is a maintained road. All the roads in the Empire, until you get to the capital and surrounding area, are all built roughly the same. They have a small dome of basically compacted dirt. Come on, guys.
Sorry.
And they are layered to help shed water, and they have ditches on either side. They are built this way to basically make it and forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
So these are very well-made, expensive roads. But after they're made, you can leave them alone.
Until your couriers start complaining.
So-
Actually, you probably work really heavily with the people who maintain the roads to tell you, like,
Yeah.
there's a pothole and stuff like that. It does happen,
There's
especially
a chasm as well. I don't know what happened here, but now there's a chasm. In the
Wizard
road.
got involved. There's a chasm.
like, there's a hole in the road, like a pothole. No, like 10 foot by 10 foot by 20 feet, perfectly square.
You're like, oh, magic.
There's some random square person that starts placing blocks of fucking dirt and shit.
Somebody discovered mold earth right there.
Excellent craftsmanship.
Boom. Boom.
Someone pulled their whole patch off.
That's what I was thinking. It's like robo useful items. They accidentally drop the pit. And just like, boom! And like, I can't fix that.
Mending doesn't cover this.
It's just like, just walk around and fucking book it.
They'll never know.
They won't know for weeks. Nobody uses this road. Middle of the night, a cart just goes like, whoosh.
No, it's just like some farm folk sees that happen, just like, nobody will believe you. And
Oh.
Anyway, today was a day to
I love the
remember.
casual
Dude,
With that,
adventurers.
with that being said, I think we should head to bed early and begin our travel. Begin our travels to Richmond.
I'm still surprised I didn't tell you
It
that.
didn't really come up
That's a-
before.
That's a big thing about me, but okay.
And a lot of things happened in the past couple days.
We haven't known each other for very long, so.
That's true. It's only been a few days.
4 days.
Yeah.
Family doesn't
Yeah.
typically.
Oh, well.
Interesting.
I mean, we're all raised community. All the eggs get put in a room and watched over that we don't even refer. It's very weird. I had a lot of trouble explaining it
I feel
to
bad
these
for whoever
commoners.
Fascinating.
is in charge of literally every.
See, there's multiple.
Sometimes it's two.
That still sounds like a lot of work for
We were
one
kind
or
of
two
short-staffed
people.
for a couple of years.
Oh, I'm
We
sorry.
had to wait for one of them to reach age.
Dragonborn are a bit
Two.
different in that regard. Families, everything.
I didn't hatch from
to
an
a
egg,
Dragonborn.
so yeah, bit different.
Everything.
Hey!
Gunmar just also goes, family is everything to a...
And then family has a lot to humans as well.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking like
he's just
the.
taking notes like, yeah, I too am
You have to hold
I
back
am
when like the
correct.
egg fist bump happens. It's like, don't get involved, don't get involved. Yeah, human things.
I still
How
think
about
Darwin
that
is
normal
sexy about
birthing
the
process?
treasure.
Yeah.
Do you like the idea of like just like the egg superiority group? Like, do you know they like shove each other out of those? Ah.
What, through their cloaca?
No, we don't even have those.
Yeah, they have different.
Look,
So
How many holes do
inefficient.
you need?
if y'all want to talk about it, I will give you the talk.
I don't think I really want to.
We have-
I am
Gross.
the oldest one here.
Have plenty of time on the road
Wilson Merritt
tomorrow.
have probably done it more than all of you. I will give you the...
Oh, wait.
I do not want to talk. I do not.
Here's
Leave it at eggs.
Here's it.
I just eggs.
We have
Nobody
eggs.
wants to talk!
We know how it works for us. That's all that
That's all
matters.
we need.
Long story short, it doesn't involve a stork.
Here's mine.
I mean, mine does involve birds.
It's like, well, because like sometimes it does.
That's what you're
I mean-
into, man!
Anyway, I am going to sleep now.
Yeah,
This
good night.
is most
Right.
jovial. I enjoy this.
I like think now that Aarakocra, I probably isn't true, but now in my head, Aarakocra put their eggs in a giant incubator, and then when they're ready, a stork takes the egg back to its parents.
Like,
Like,
it's
that's
just
just-
like
that's
a
the-
stamp on it.
Yeah.
Fire's
The
ready.
air cooker
Next
making
time.
process is just, Megan, let me smash.
This got sufficiently derailed.
Yeah, you guys go to bed.
Eggs!
Yep, you guys go to bed. You wake up. You wake up. When do you want to wake up? You can choose.
First
How?
light.
First light.
First light would be about 6:30.
Alright.
So you go to bed pretty early. You don't like join in a lot at the Webley. You go to bed like around 10 p.m. a little earlier even, so you can like get your. Yeah. Henry is the only one awake to leave you out. Breakfast doesn't start. There's like some simple breakfast items and stuff. Sees you off. Like, thank you all for stopping by. If you ever come by again, please stop in.
We'll do it.
Pleasure.
You see, he's doing some sums. Anyone perceptive can look what he's writing.
Math.
I will.
Math.
Oh,
Ah.
why do I care?
Back on this.
Wow.
14.
How many people have rolled? 3?
6.
I did.
1,
Genmar's gonna roll for situations.
I might as well have not.
4.
4, 6.
Whatever my passive is.
Yeah, he rolled a 1.
You all like look and it's like, oh, he's writing something, and move on.
Yeah.
You notice on the top that he's doing sums. You catch a couple words like room and board times 8, this many days and stuff like that.
He's billing the city for
He
us.
is totaling your bill for Hamlin.
Not times 8 because I stayed in the.
Oh.
So it's times 7.
So see him like he had put an 8 and he crossed that out and put a 7, and then he crossed that out and put an 8 again. Like yeah, I can get away. with it.
It feels good to be privileged.
And
Off I go.
Totally get away with that.
Yeah. You all walk out. You all have fresh water skins. You have a couple days of rations. You have all at least 1 day's rations because it comes with your adventures kit. But because of the 50 pack you got before, I know some of you got some more. Yep. So you have all the rations you need. I'll tell you right now.
Good grub.
We have good grub.
I actually go to the ground and like wave my hand over it, and grubs start coming to the surface, and I just pluck them up one by one.
Does anybody want to do anything before you head out?
Nope.
I say goodbye to James.
He's
He's
asleep.
asleep.
I don't say goodbye to James.
You tell
You could have
us,
said last night. if you want.
you
You
tell
can write a
us.
letter
We
for him.
appreciate all the food.
I'll let him know.
I think I should probably can. My vocabulary.
You know, you get to a level of able to read, and it's different in this time. And
Yes.
I would say like you
Absolutely.
were proficient in reading by age 8. And
If you're going to be literate at all.
yeah, now that will change in the city and how your social rank goes up. The main fact that he actually like goes to school every single day is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, you guys start heading out. It's first light in about 30 minutes, a little over.
In fairness, his family does.
Nope, they run a tavern.
I believe the
Haversons wanted us to stop by.
those.
As you continue east, there's one road east. So, well, you're going west. So, you were going west to go to, because Richmond is to the west.
Yes.
On your way, it takes about 30 minutes, and you are once again outside the house of the Haversons, or whatever.
There's a Haversons
Yeah.
now.
As you passed the burned down house, though, you did see a. No, you would have brought it to his. Outside of the brother's house, you see another new wagon. It looks really pretty good. It's all hitching is all there. It's all available. So it looks like he did stop by that afternoon and picked it up.
All is
Mustache.
right in the world.
A flavor call real quick. Activity does flare up at dawn
Oh, cool.
with the sun being so bright
Jesus.
and the contrast. And he's constantly like this.
So he doesn't do mornings. You okay, Sparky?
The sun hurts my eyes.
I should have bought you a hat.
I usually just don't come out this like looking at your shins.
Can I take like my traveling clothes, put it on Sparky, and put the hood up?
It would
that
work.
help? Yeah.
I mean, it would work. He would be dragging it behind, but that's gotta be Topher.
Thank you.
Yeah, it would like cover his
Help
like
at
it would
least
be
a
on your
little bit.
snout.
Just
You look like a
You
jock.
look like a Sith.
I look like that picture of
You are
evil
Emperor
Kermit.
Palpatine.
Evil Kermit.
Evil Kermit.
I will say that
You've
wearing
got
this
electricity
oversized
powers.
thing, you actually like unless you put that hood down, you are partially blinded. So I'm just gonna say like you have disadvantage on.
You have the same effects of
But you
of
don't have to
sunlight
do
sensitivity.
this.
It's just
But I'm
not
sure you look a
But
lot
you
more
don't hurt.
intimidating.
Like it doesn't hurt, but like you just like can't see anything.
I want to say the partial blindness is because the hood dips down over the balloon.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it just like covers half my eyes to my depth perception.
Oh, we can just give you that. Yeah, you have Cyclops tools right now. That works out.
Alright, so we
Which has weird things and will never come up. Anyway,
we get to the door.
Oh, God, mercy.
you actually don't even make it to the door. Eric is outside, just on there's a bench outside, and he's just there and has a pipe. You know, looks at you and goes like sees you as you walk up the road. As you were walking up the road, you saw him like put out his pipe, go in, come out with something, and he meets you on the road.
Look, Eric.
Morning.
morning.
Hello.
Greetings. Glad you guys stopped by.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Picked up the wagon. It's a huge help. Anyway, he takes out this little bundle, and it looks to be a basket. And there's a like little cloth over it. We made some bread for you guys.
Fuck yeah.
Everybody just immediately turns to Squirt to see
You're
him
now our favorite
salivating.
people.
This is nice hearty bread. It should it doesn't travel well. Eat it quick, but it's easy to
Can't
do
eat
on the
it
road.
all.
You gotta share.
Please.
He just holds it out for whoever wants to
I
take.
take the bread.
Okay.
I take
Thank
it.
you so much.
I take
Welcome.
like a bun.
I take the basket and start distributing only to everyone.
Mhm. Thank you. As you all eat the bread, it is very warm, freshly made. You may all roll a d4 and add that many temporary hit points.
Oh,
Yo!
hey!
Yeah.
A number.
Oh, okay, cool.
2!
A D8, you said?
D4.
A D20.
that a
D20?
A D100.
I
You
will
can
hurt.
still roll a 1 on a D100. I've
of-
done it.
1.
3.
Cool.
3.
Nice.
4 gang. Let's go.
2.
The egg gang and the 4 gang.
Oh, I'm not an egg gang.
Sure you're not.
I'm in both.
I eat eggs for breakfast.
Squark looks at you with horror in his
He is
eyes.
big.
Oh
He
yeah, we do
probably
eat
could.
eggs for breakfast. That
Chicken eggs
entire-
are different than Aarakocra and
Oh, birds also.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Chickens will eat anything.
Same with reptiles eating up else.
Yeah.
If we particularly ran out of...
Okay.
Oh,
How do you know if
unfertilized.
they're-
No, we don't eat the live ones.
Most excellent
It's only when it
bread.
gets rude that's
Appreciate your gesture.
Thank you. If you ever stop by again, once again, my offer is always open.
Appreciate it.
How are the little ones? Are they doing alright?
From yesterday, yeah, doing perfectly fine. He had a
Soon
couple.
they're asleep.
Has Bular eaten? Not Bular. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm still thinking of my son.
Understandable.
Has Hansel eaten all of his candy?
No, he did have 2 pieces, though.
Nah. Urge a little bit when he gets a lot.
Yeah. Thank you again for that. If there's anything I can help you in the future, please let me know.
It is of no consequence.
Keep off my list.
Basically what I did.
Until
I
next
know how to
time.
save the
everyone.
chainsaw.
Till we meet again. Then we never met again.
Yeah.
Never saw
True.
any of these people.
We all died.
You guys head out, and you begin the first half of your traveling.
And we walk, 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 and we
Can
walk.
someone roll me a D8?
I
I
you got it?
Spark
6.
wins.
It is, as the day progresses on, it's another clear day. You said 6, right?
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
It's a nice clear day. It kind of comes in that same blue sky with partial clouds, but like the Toy Story kind. When you're walking, the elevation is interesting. There's not a lot. It's like Kansas. There's not a lot of change in elevation.
Oh god,
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
I don't get it.
Oh. So you continue on, and midday happens about 4 hours into your journey. And so this is normally where I would ask you guys to take a short rest. Even if you don't have anything, this just makes sense as a...
Stop for food.
Yeah. So you are now breaking for lunch. This is when you would eat part of your rations for the day.
instead of eating any rations, I see if there's anything around storage.
Foraging takes a while. So you
We'd be
can...
here more than an hour, basically, if we were foraging.
Okay,
Yeah.
so since this is a day, I'll do it like when we stop.
You can take an hour at the evening. Yeah. It's hard, but it's fine. You have
Yeah,
dark
we
vision?
stop for them.
Don't have dark vision.
Don't have.
It would be harder for you. You would definitely need to take some light sources.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Is that the only people that have dark vision?
Halflings don't get
That's
it.
why I got the lantern.
Darwin, do you have
Aarakocra
dark
don't have
vision?
it.
I don't.
Humans don't have it.
Neither does whatever Darwin is.
Human. He's my precious human. Stop it. I got one human in this campaign. He's not dying.
I'm Are you sure about that?
Are you sure?
Don't test that, please.
Don't
you didn't catch
smite
what Grace
with
was talking
malicious
about. I have this in the back of my book now.
What?
Not human.
No, not human, dark vision. Or no dark vision. I'm narrowing it down. There's only so many player characters.
I think he got a feat though. Look, he's sentient
One a
bugs
day.
in a trench coat.
Oh, no, you're
I asked. He wouldn't
Your
let me.
whole
He's a
thing.
sentient form
So I
of
can just
bug.
get a
That's
whole new-
just what
Yep,
you would
you can
say.
pick a completely different spellbook.
Righteous.
Like a cleric.
Righteous.
Actually, if
What?
I just want to clarify
mouth.
since it'll take all day today and how much
Half of
half of tomorrow.
So we'll
to
get there midday.
You get there like just before
If
noon.
nothing happens.
We get there
Okay.
at lunchtime tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we walk.
While you guys are sitting down, can someone roll a perception check?
Sure.
One person.
I'm gonna ask one person, but I am taking your passive into perception.
Okay,
Oh.
so want to do it? Number?
Damn.
So like, you guys do have a 4, but this is basically someone is looking out.
We are at the floor.
What else would we be walking?
Got 10. So
Ground.
10? Okay.
What is the ground? The big floor.
So
Roads
you guys are going and eating and going along. About 45
Floor is
minutes
in-
in, All right, you guys.
Interior.
Yoga?
I'm sorry.
Not
I am like I may go up there and just shave this right now.
Do it.
No, I'm not. It's so bad, but it just keeps going up nostrils.
If it makes you feel any better.
So, about 45 minutes into your lunch, you hear thud and like nothing much and stuff like that. Another 5 minutes go past and you hear some more loud noises and you still just keep moving on. And
Is it front rows behind us? Can we not tell?
it's like to the side, but it's so off in the distance you're not really like caring.
Okay, it sounds far away.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Until
Until
you
get
hear
stabbed.
an ungodly loud scream.
Bolt.
Hold on. You, like, a deep thrumbling, like... That wasn't even that good.
Good morning.
And can I have you draw 2
He's
lines?
sleepy.
One here, one here, that go all the way. That is the road.
Oh no.
Over way.
Yep.
Like
all the
in
way
the
across.
middle?
Yep.
In the middle.
In the middle of both of
Oh,
those.
That line's not straight. We need to rip off.
Got him!
He's not wrong.
Fucking got me. Yeah.
It's funny because it's true.
There is no answer to that.
They got rid of enough.
Blame Jacob's paper.
Go ahead and put all your minis there, and
Go
in the
there.
middle of that is where you guys are resting, slightly to this side.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
It's like
Not
cracking a
you,
couple eggs.
Not you.
Oh.
You.
Except put the eggs back.
I should make an arrow.
Try that with the eggs.
I like when
This
you
is
eat them.
Darwin. Did I miss anybody?
You
can.
can.
you can.
Egg. This is a combination.
Is
yeah,
anybody
fucking-
this orc?
In Evan's game.
Okay.
Who is Cloakman?
That's Darwin.
That's
Darwin.
Darwin.
Is anyone this tiefling? That Evan's
That's me.
That's also Evan's game. That's Alex.
That's Mort.
Well, there's 3 different games in this cup. I'm just double checking.
Favorite. I love
And I
We
have
don't need
everyone.
Sam.
we do need
What's your
back.
fave?
We don't need Sam,
So,
Michael.
You guys all just huddling around,
Sandwich game.
eating on this side of the road. It is a beautiful day. You guys will fix. It was great.
Guys, rolled
And-
6. It was great.
You're welcome.
Not until it's basically on
Thanks,
top of you do you
Eric,
hear the
welcome to the
source of
water.
this massive
Fuck yeah.
rumbling and loud noise. Can you give me TMF?
What the actual? Okay. All right.
Yeah!
Take off the tail.
The tail
Don't
can be taken
Break
off.
everything.
Maybe he's friendly.
Put him as
It's a nub.
His tail's been down.
way to the edge. He's like way
The
back
wing's
there.
about to fall off.
You can just kind of stick it back in.
Yeah, it
Or
is
maybe-
TMF
Actually, you can
season,
take the
isn't it?
wings off if they can.
Take the
Yeah,
wings
do the
off.
wings
Take the
come off?
wings off.
Yep.
Friendly dragon. Scaly friend-eye
I
friend.
mean, I appreciate
looking
you
less like
using
a
the mini I
dragon,
got,
like a
but I wasn't
Rottweiler.
expecting to see it so soon.
Yeah.
Well, this is a gargantuan thing.
Okay.
Dude,
Yo,
this is
Like,
really close to
this
this
is
town.
quality plastic too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why it's.
Let's pass around the wings.
Take a bite.
You know what I was imagining?
Wing prices have doubled.
Like
We gotta share. We gotta
Pink
split 'em.
down with my dog.
So,
I know how much you spend. Quality plastic.
ahem.
That's why they're holding it.
So-
I got hungry.
As basically, this is one of the times when it got a little narrow, but that is
Alright.
the forest line.
Darwin, make an animal handling check.
Yep.
So,
Tame the giant pupper.
what happens is bursting out from the forest, crashing trees and trees. It's amazing that you were able to get this close. Shut up.
You just told us we heard noises. You're like, you're fine. You keep eating.
Well, anyway,
We rolled
it
so
ran
well
up,
on that.
and bursting out of the forest is a giant brontosaurus.
Dinosaurs!
Dinosaurs!
As one of the very few low CR gargantuan.
Gargantuan things, yeah.
Uh,
Is this normal?
You have never seen one.
Okay, then it's
This
not
normal?
normal.
Hey, yo, what the fuck is that?
You have also never seen one.
In my travels,
Me?
have I ever seen one?
No.
What about me?
Wait, there's none underground in the sewers?
You can
They
roll
don't
a history
fit.
check, you can roll a history check, and you can roll a nature check. Oh, I guess nature or history, whatever.
Guys,
you prefer.
run!
Pardon?
Yo, what the
Actually, you know that thing I did with Carver, where you all get one action? We're doing that again. I have a list here.
Okay.
I want you all to think about what you are going to do. And I would like, I'm not going to force you to write it down, but please don't change it. Yes?
I know half a day's roughly journey from.
It is
15 miles out?
12 miles out.
That's really for a promise. Yay!
Don't worry.
It's Spawn. This is Raid Boss.
No.
We've gotten to playing Ark Survival.
So,
The D20.
Oh,
Roll it
it's
over.
somewhere.
I rolled
It's
it
over
over.
here.
Oh, okay.
It's
It
Batman
just was
Stalker.
behind.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
okay. So this is a Brontosaurus. You have all one action to take before I'm going to start something.
Turn or action?
You get an action.
Action.
I'm also allowing you in this particular case to move half your movement. This is kind of like instantaneously this just burst out. What are you immediately doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Actually,
got
I
mine
have a
written
good,
down.
I have a good idea.
So the situation is because you will have a couple. Basically, cumulatively, you didn't get a good sense of this. Some of you with passives higher got a little bit of a better sense, but as a cumulative, you got a 10, which means you can see the bonds there.
Miss.
All of the other kind of details you didn't quite pick up enough on as a group.
Brontosaurus.
Bonus action.
So first person,
I'm not trusting your spelling.
Vania. Sorry, God, I keep doing that because it's Castlevania.
Can this go the
I have a list here,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna stick to it.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I'm not asking you to force write it down, but try not to change it too much. This is idea is that you are all happening at the same
I
time.
was just trying to write
Alright.
down the word Brontosaurus.
No, I got fine.
First off,
I knew what you were doing.
Does that
Alright.
11 get me?
Amar has what
Say that one more time.
I have
I
a
rolled
worse
an
person
11.
than you.
On mate
Yeah, it's
picture.
gross out there, Mikey. It's
Oh,
cold.
you do know that Brontosauruses
Brontosaurus.
are rare. You've never seen one.
But we know that they're a thing.
He does.
He
Or
does.
she does.
She does.
You have never seen one. You do know they exist. You have seen other dinosaurs. You have not seen this dinosaur.
Yeah.
Are they
Now you
beasts?
can turn into
They
one.
are beasts.
All dinosaurs are beasts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Follow-up question: does he know whether or not they're carnivores? Does Vanya know whether or not they're carnivores?
He does. You know the basics of it. You know for a fact they are large herbivores
Very.
and incredibly rare. But unfortunately, that's as far as you know. As far as how they interacted with society, how society deals with them, how they are treated.
You okay?
No,
He's
just
dying.
I'm coughing it because I'm forcing my way through it. I won't suppress.
Take it from me.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Thirsty. Both.
So basically, what you have is they're herbivores, they're giant, they're beasts. Yes.
Thing burst out like aggressive or like
You guys
running,
rolled a 10.
Or...
It burst out.
Okay.
It popped out of the woods.
Well, I was just. Is it moving me?
It burst.
Or
I
did
will
it
tell you
just-
that it is actively moving,
Okay.
and 2, you can use your action to perceive more information.
Okay.
Like you can do that. Like you action does not have to be aggressive. This is like the Carver fight.
Yeah.
It can be anything. You can do perception, looking at it, investigation, history check, stuff like that. You can just assess the situation.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if,
But yeah.
like, if it came out with speed or if it just
It
moved
was.
through and it was such a big deal because it's
It looks like it was there quite quickly. It
That's
was
all.
actively moving in that direction.
okay.
And would still be mid-strut.
Yeah. The next one is Darwin.
Okay. Darwin is going to
Okay.
You're going to what?
turn and shoot.
Oh no, you're shooting a dinosaur?
I am shooting the dinosaur.
That's fair.
I
mean,
hear
that's fair.
loud
Yeah.
footsteps behind me. I'm a ranger. I'm amazed that I got this close. I'm gonna shoot.
Really amazed to get this close. Have you seen that thing?
Yeah. No,
Hey,
I'm
dude.
baffled.
Got 4 heads.
That is
There's a
a
5th one in there somewhere.
18 to hit.
That was
18
wrong
hits.
in multiple ways.
Oh yeah. No, 18. Yeah, hits.
Alex.
I'm going to
concerned.
Arcane Surge. I'm going to Favored Foe.
Yeah, no.
And with that,
I'm going to Gathered Form.
Dinosaurs are not hard to hit. They're
No.
I'm going
just
to.
a-
Well, actually,
rage,
this one-
Rage.
Yeah.
When they get this big, they have very thick hides. So the natural armor is pretty actually decent.
It's decent, but
It's only like 14 or 15. probably.
yeah, it's in
15, 7.
That is
plus,
painful.
also.
that is
don't
22
get
damage.
Super high.
Okay.
Then I get half movement on top of that.
7. Yes, you can half move.
I move that
He
way.
knows this means he's there.
15
Oh,
feet.
giant ape is a 7. T-Rex isn't.
We were just talking about dinosaurs.
Pretty sure.
No, I think they're
We'll
both
talk about it
sevens.
later because it doesn't matter.
Because 7's the highest you can get. Because you're for wild shape
No, not
druids.
for wild shape, just in general.
Anyway.
No, because like polymorph also used to be. So
The next person is Beck.
all right, I'm going to scuttle up and position myself between not like the full 15 people, more or less. Put myself at the front of the party.
10 feet.
And I want basically just is this running towards us or from something? If this is-
Give me a
Solid
insight
direction.
check. You are looking. I will also, if you have animal handling, you can do that too.
I will check that.
I don't know why.
You are now assessing the animal to figure out what he's doing.
All right.
T-Rex is CR8.
They are
Oh,
the
okay.
same DC or same bonus. So
Mhm.
what?
Perfectly
12.
average.
You look at it, and
It running.
yep, you are now actively looking at it, so you get a little bit more information. But you can tell it's running towards you. It also doesn't seem to be focusing. It wasn't like aiming towards
It's
you.
not glaring at
Yeah,
us with its
it is.
head.
I will say it is running
Coming this
that
way.
direction. But 12 gets you that much.
Yeah.
Next is Gunmar.
Gunmar will roar in the direction of Brontosaurus.
Two scaly boys roaring.
Yep.
You want to like, what is your intent?
Intimidation.
Okay, so you're trying to intimidate to like stop?
Yeah.
Please
Okay, go
stop
ahead.
a Brontosaurus by screaming at it.
All right.
At least make it turn to the right a little.
That's so much momentum. It might not
15.
be.
Okay.
It's like in movies when a whole.
You roar heavily. It shakes. Not actually shakes, but like you all feel the like
Oh my chest.
primal roar that you get billow
Like
out.
T-Rex roar from Jurassic Park.
Kind of, yeah.
If I rolled
Yeah.
a nat 20, it would be a large reptile roar.
You,
Exactly that.
the Brontosaurus hears this, and while it does not see the threat or perceive the threat really, because what it's looking for is a dragon,
Fair.
it seems to be worried, and if you could turn it,
Dinosaurs won't do
it's
what dragons
big
do,
enough that it really will not stop moving, nor it really can,
But it'll swerve.
but it will, it's heard noise from over here that it perceives as dangerous and is moving in a different direction.
And also, like, there's been a pinch in a direction.
If it even.
Oh, he got hit in
notices-
the chest. You hit it hard in like a chest, and it's
Even
bleeding.
there.
You hit a vital spot, which is hard to do on something this big.
Yeah.
After that, Godfrey.
Kill the
You,
dinosaur.
no, you did the exact. I was going to use thaumaturgy, roar as loud as possible.
Go ahead and give me a roar. Because you're using thaumaturgy, I'll allow this, so you can go ahead and use intimidation. You are naturally a dragonborn. You're imitating a natural sound.
Let's see.
Well, if you were trying to intimidate a giant.
That's
I'm screwed. I'm using my inspiration.
Ha!
Aw.
Do you want me to get you
There's
to?
a 5 and then a 1.
Uh-huh.
So free.
In stark comparison to Gunmar's,
This sounds like a duck.
it's like goes, but then like something catches in your throat, and the thaumaturgy just makes you sound like Donald Duck for a second. You're just going
Exactly.
No, it's fine. The dragon's eating a chicken. It's fine. It works.
and it's just you're
I heard it, Gage.
you're kind of Donald Ducking for a moment. Do you want to move? Do the Donald Duck thing, but like that raspy
can't.
kind of thing. Right. It's like that. It's a lot.
And I'm like, okay, I'll just be out here.
You're gonna try to tip Brontosaurus.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. We're level 3. We got this.
Screw it. Let's just do this.
Squawk, you're up.
I turn and shoil of Taggart arrow.
He's got one hell of a con.
I just want to say, what are you shooting him with?
Short.
Oh.
I think. Are you at? Is that disadvantage distance?
What is disadvantage distance?
20 or no, 320.
Oh, 80, you're
I
fine.
erased it.
That's almost just 70 feet out.
6. Sorry.
You hit.
Cool.
What save does he have to make?
D.
If he rolls a 1.
And then
Okay.
This thing just tumbles.
Funny.
He does like teeter a little bit as you hit, and his blood has to be pumping incredibly fast. That poison instantly hit him. As you penetrate near where Darwin hit, seeing the blood from there, like that's a vein. It stumbles, but it like picks itself back up and barely, like matching the DC barely, moves on.
damn. Well, we got there used. It's fine. We finally hit something.
Oh, you used the arrow?
Yeah, arrow.
It almost worked.
Almost worked.
It would have been glorious.
Oh, sorry, he's proficient in those.
Well,
It's a little bit better in his case, but so it wasn't quite the DC. He survived it a little bit, but Tanner, you're up, and then Sparky.
I do one thing, so I can't like move it.
You can half move
Okay.
and do one thing.
I will
Yep.
and hide.
There is a ditch there. You're next to the road. Go ahead. You have to be prone to do so, but
I don't know. That might be cocked.
A little
Wait
bit.
up.
You feel pretty hidden. The ditches have a lot of overgrown. They don't get scythed as much as the other things.
I keep,
You're next to a
hide the
road.
dish instead.
Yep. You are prone at the moment, but
That's fine.
you feel pretty hidden, and which is kind of something. He has a high vantage point, but possibly not the best eyes in the world.
I mean, a brontosaurus stepping on me while I'm standing and while I'm prone, very little difference.
Well, it also has to be like tempting too. It's fine.
Got
Sparky,
big
you up?
feet.
Cool. My action was fog cloud.
There you go.
On his
Oh
hand,
yeah, I literally
specifically
have a fog
Tanner.
cloud.
So that's literally everyone.
Cute.
Cool. Just
It's
leave
a
it
good
there.
thing I did the looking before. Cloud.
Basically in the hopes that it's like, what the fuck is that? I'm going this way.
Cool. So, I would like you all to roll initiative. And I'm going to ask for it in a weird order because it's the order that D&D
That you're
Beyond
in the
gives me.
D&D Beyond thing.
Bucky!
17.
Cool. Quark.
20.
Nice. Darwin.
23.
Dunmar.
21.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Wow. Beck.
18.
God damn you guys. Tanner.
10.
Go.
It's okay, Tanner's in a ditch surrounded by
Oh,
fog.
Joey. I totally fucked up. Godfrey.
9.
Cool. And Vanya.
11.
You also got a 20?
Hmm?
You
Yeah, I got a 20.
Yeah, I did too.
20 gang.
Yeah.
I've already
Those
pressed
are
it. Those are my dice.
All right. Now, before top of the round, I'm actually finishing that previous round.
It's me.
That's not like a real round. Can you give me 2 hill giants?
Yeah!
Oh,
Tiny.
these are the hill giants, yeah?
Yep. And you put it on either
Brontosaurus.
side.
I will be right back.
Oh, raptors.
No, they're hill giants.
Oh, they're actually hill giants.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
Hunters more like.
Can you
Those are
face
raptors.
them?
They're just fucking ginormous raptors.
We didn't
What's
hear a
different than
brontosaurus
rappers?
and 2 hill giants from 80 feet away. That's like 13 me's.
Darwin, what are you doing? This is your
I
job.
legitimately don't know.
We rolled
You-
real bad.
I'm also going to explain it
More
away in the
bugs,
sense
it's
of, like,
Buzzing them
they were
into it.
sneaking up on it. It was just hiding in the forest.
Just
Oh,
kinda
that's what the
standing
scream
there.
was.
Yeah, the 2 bumps you heard was them getting closer to it. And then it attacked. Or they had attacked. And then it got spooked.
As you do.
And then he got shot multiple times.
Yep, so it took
They're
damage
screaming.
from you, and...
I just want to say, none of us know those hill giants are there.
Yeah, you guys were in fog.
Oh yeah, we
Kind of fucked us with that.
we can't see anything.
Okay.
They heard Gunmar's roar.
They would have, yeah.
I wouldn't turn off that, because it's... Okay. Oh, wow. I will say, after you guys hit, in the end of that, the 2 hill giants rush out. You can't see them because of the fog cloud.
But we
But
got bumped.
you hear the loud noises, and the 2, like, actually right before it ran, that's when the thumps hit, and you can't see it, so...
Stuff that happened.
Stuff happened. Darwin, you're up.
Okay. I am going to...
Oh, sorry, real quick. Sparky pulled out his crystal and was like,
And that's where the fog thing
420!
Vape Nation, man.
not the intention, it was more like breathing, but
Darwin goes 5, 15,
Mm.
it
30.
did not require
Bite the
words.
outside.
You can
I think you can poke your head out.
Yeah, that's like most... Or... I would think so.
I don't know, because, like, to pull your back, you need to lean back and kind of thing.
I'm going to use my action for something else.
Oh, okay. If you want to, like, look or anything like that, I think you'd be fine.
Yeah, because now I can just see the hill giants, right?
It's not what you
Oh, yeah. Once you pass out... Once you pass through...
Yeah.
He's out.
Yeah, you can very clearly see a female hill giant, bulbous and fat with a giant pack on her back, who has a club in hand that you can see is now slightly bloody. And you can just barely see the other guy, but, like, you can't quite fully see him. He actually has, like, half cover. You can see him because he's a giant, and that's actually a little lower than... Yeah.
I'm going to see what I know about hill giants.
That you can do. You're from the mountains, so you can pick history or
I
survival.
will go with survival.
Okay.
I do not have inspiration. That is 8.
I will give you the bare bones. Hill giants are hostile.
They mean.
Well, there we go.
That's it.
Okay.
All you got.
Yep. You just know, you don't know a lot about giants. You don't know about the culture or anything like that. You do know that every time you've heard about giants, they have been attacking.
Hill giants specifically.
Yeah. Hill giants specifically, yes.
Okay.
Professor?
Nope. I'm going to just say something to the party when I see them.
Slinks back into fog.
You can shout. Yeah, they can all
Yeah.
hear you.
Like the Homer Simpson gif is like.
Hill giants are mean.
Hill giants?
Good to know. The sky is also blue and grass is green.
There are hill giants.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 seconds. Gunmo, you're up.
Want to attack your family or something?
I mean, yeah, that could totally be a possibility.
Yeah.
Okay. Gunmar will get 5, 10,
I assume we're in fog.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't see them. I don't think.
5.
True.
Alright,
Oh, yeah, you don't see him.
I look out.
You look out. What square are you on?
He's on the border of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you look out. You can, from that angle, you can easily see that who is a male hill giant.
Club
He has
in
a
hand.
bloody club in his hand, and he is like preparing for doing another swing against the Sprontosaurus. You can hear another one over there, but it's again in like partial cover.
50 feet.
No, yeah, I can't do the thing. I would like to do the thing that pointed this guy away from us to where we didn't get on its turn. I'm going to roar at this guy.
I will allow you to do so. They did hear your roll as well, but they were a little bit more focused. Now they're more in the open. I guess they can. Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck.
Scary boy emerges from floor.
9.
It's hard to tell even if they heard you, but they are very focused on the big prize, and they are really focused on this to the point where, like, the guy, he looks at you, and they don't have the best eyesight in the world. They see a fog cloud and, like, noise coming that way, but food. They're going after the food.
I went. It's like I have 30.
Cool.
Alright.
Squawk. Hey, you're back. What are you watching?
I'm not watching anything. He's just kind of mean.
Stegosaurus.
I am a
Love-
stegosaurus.
Who says you can't hear pictures?
I love that.
Operation Save the Bronto.
Wop.
Dash? Was that one move?
Right.
Cool. By the way, you can totally fly out here. You're in a field. This is not the Mad Mage. You are not in a hallway. You're fine.
You can fly everywhere.
Even then, you guys can fit down a lot of those hallways. There's a fair amount of like 20
Yeah,
foot
very
wide
few
spaces.
times have we been in a place where group can't fly.
Most places where you have to roll initiative are wide enough to fly in.
Cool.
That's
Nat
good.
20.
There you are. You better believe you're gonna shoot that one with a short bow.
In our Pathfinder plugin that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
20,
That's
Oh.
the correct noise.
Two below max.
23.
Heavy hit.
Is that already doubled?
It also does the
Yeah, roll
birthday
2
party
dice.
sound effect from Halo,
Oh, nice.
which I love personally.
Oh, that's right. I did. My bad. Hold on. It's 13.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled twice as many dice and then doubled it.
My bad.
He critted the crit.
That was beef.
Your crits got crits.
Alright, that's your turn.
That's all the way down.
Next is Beck. Beck,
Alright.
you're not fully healed on D&D Beyond.
39 hit points on D&D Beyond. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
his thing looks like it's healed. Not healed when you checked it, maybe?
No, I started this combat and you're at 24 out of 38.
No?
No, because, like, I...
Fresh?
Yeah, let me refresh mine.
Maybe you should refresh
I'm
yours
good.
too. Dexter's
like,
been
no one
taking
should be
poison
injured.
damage.
No one, well, not everyone.
No, so I was at
Wow.
24 after the fight with,
Okay, I refreshed it, but it still
Duncan.
says you have 38.
I got 38, then also 1 temp HP, so it's
That's,
just 39
okay,
on
I don't
here.
get the temp.
Even
yeah.
then, that
So I'm
should
gonna...
have 36
Yeah.
Anything...
because you only have 3
1 temp HP, I'm pretty normal.
okay.
Um,
You
So
said
he
he
should-
was at like 20 something.
28, no, he was at 24, but now that I've
Oh, you
refreshed,
refreshed it. Okay.
he's now at 38.
I'm gonna run out 30. So, Gage, can you move me?
Move the goblin.
Nope, that's 30. You're good.
Oh.
What is the range on Jim?
20,
31, 20. So that would be disadvantage. I would have yeeted.
Wait, yeah, to the the giant.
Yeah, no, because I'm.
Sorry, I went for
We
the
are
big
very
thing.
far away.
I mean, if we get the big thing, that's just a bunch of.
And it will
I'll
just
take the
sit there
disadvantage. I
safe
will yeet.
in the
Oh,
ground.
Sparky, you're on deck. Vanya, you're after.
That
Yeah,
is-
that's a disadvantage.
So I rolled a 2 on the disadvantage, so I'm not gonna bother doing math. That javelin just go yeet.
You would
Javelin
need.
goes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, I'd need like at least a +10 to hit probably on these guys.
We're high enough level
They
for that, right?
are pretty easy to hit because they don't wear armor and they're very big.
Yes, but he rolled a 2.
Yes,
Yeah.
they roll 2.
So I have like
We're assuming
Oh,
things here.
Actually, before your turn, Sparky, the Brontosaurus goes.
Brontosaurus, go! Stomp, stomp, crush.
The Brontosaurus will defend itself.
Good. It is an
Um,
animal. They tend to do that.
it will swing its tail. And by the way, it has a massive tail.
Just keep that over there.
Someone say it has reach.
It's
Oh, yeah,
got
I
reach
guess
on
not
top
really
of
gonna
reach.
use
It's got
If
like
you
20
need
foot
smaller
reach,
to
probably.
have those in different
It's
spots.
going to attack the male giant. Because that one did more damage.
yeah, that would have been an 8 had I done them.
So, it definitely hits. I forgot to turn off the sound.
Got many click clacks.
Natural
the
one.
shadow
Like a
is
lizard.
small.
Lizard when it swings its tail,
No,
its
no,
tail
no.
falls off.
Shadow might be a small thing.
With that hit, it takes it in the chest because it's like lifting up its club and it goes, "Toosh!" And as the tail weaves away,
I saw
you
one
can
that looked like
instantly
like
see
that.
the bruising starting. His nose is cracked again and blood is pouring from him. He took a heavy hit,
Oh.
and in one hit, it looks
Yeah,
like
a
he's
little bit
bloody.
smaller.
Fuck yeah.
Well, technically 2 hits. Someone else hit.
Moonbeam and call
He got
lightning.
fucked.
Damn!
Yeah, Brontosaurus is hit hard. Because there's no soft option.
They're brontosaurus.
Oh, with that, Sparky, it's now your turn. Oh, we are now in combat, so your adventurous sense kicks in. You are hyper aware of the situation. You immediately take in your surroundings. The Brontosaurus is looking hurt. It's looking like bloodied. You can see it has 2 major like arrow wounds on its front.
That's
But
fine.
as it's
Anti-magic
turning-
is the same radius.
Yeah, it's also got like.
As it's turning, you can see on its back thigh, you can assume it's mirrored on the other end, massive bruises, already starting welts and cracks from hits from the clubs. So it is bloodied. It is not looking
Elias
good.
will always be on team back.
What? I tried to put it to sleep.
Yeah, you didn't do that.
You didn't do that.
You got real close, but then it didn't get close because he actually has saving throw, not advantage, proficiency.
Finally used the arrow at least.
I'm
Anyway,
just trying
you-
to straight up
I
murder
was
the
really
vibe.
surprised when I saw that number and like
Yes.
I really thought for a second like you just put to sleep with Bronto.
That would be so cool.
Night, night.
Night, night, go sleep,
So
sleep.
it's Sparky's turn, yeah?
Yep.
45. With that being 60.
With like that spot. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So this one I'm going to do.
Yeah, no, that's 60.
Shatter.
From,
Oh.
Vanya, you're up next, then 10. Not at the end.
Well done.
Also, not the last member of the party who's going.
Am I not?
No.
Hi.
Oh.
-2
I assumed
initiative.
you went
You
while
got
I was
a
in the
negative
bathroom.
two.
No, I have -2
He's got
initiative.
-2 to his dad.
Yeah, so I got 9. I look forward to the day when I get -1
You got a
initiative.
30.
You could go diagonal.
Yeah, because that's still 30.
You can move the slots and
Yeah.
stuff.
60.
About 30 foot.
Is it centered on that or is it a cube?
It's centered on that
Hold on.
point.
Maybe it's.
You could bring it
Let me-
back
let me
5
double check.
feet and move it to one more side, and that should hit him.
Because you just need to overlap one of the squares of
Yeah.
him in order.
I'll do that there.
Yeah, because they're huge
20-foot
creatures.
cone.
They take 9 slots.
Make a con save.
Guys are ganging up on Hill Giant Hay.
This is what that Oni did to us
Fuck
that I
that.
ganked by.
Team.
Dibs on the cripple!
16.
16 for con, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
pretty
that's 30.
hardy
These are-
things.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I just need to deal some damage.
That would be.
Everything else I have is concentration. I'm currently constant.
You
Too
would-
late now that you've rolled con save.
30.
Are you switching your spell?
30 by 5.
No, I'm not switching the spell. I'm switching how I cast. Definitely use a meta magic to double the.
Oh, sure, yeah. That's perfectly fine.
120, so I can probably safely scoot back.
Just like scoot back to the fog.
yeah, I'll scoot back to the fog.
Poke your head
my
out.
head out,
Through you in
And
particular.
easily off to the side, just getting him.
and Sparky just holds the crystal like this, and it
Yeah.
slips out, and just the crystal itself rockets towards them, flying around, and then just comes back together.
How much damage?
Because
Because he still takes half.
3D.
Wait, did I fail? Is
Yeah,
it
you
six-
don't know. No, you succeeded.
Okay.
18.
So 9. He's now bloodied.
I thought it was
Ah.
already
Cool.
bloodied.
He was, he was
Bad.
He was like a point from bloodied, so I say yes, but now the little red thing has come up that he's a fish. Okay,
Most
Vanya, you're up.
long-range weapons.
Vanya, you're up. Tanner, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then Godfrey, you're in the hole.
Sweet.
They can move him 5 feet forward. Oh, he actually should be 5 feet forward. They both should be like one up. Yeah, yes, right there. That's where they should be.
That's perfect.
Oh no! Oh no!
You just put them all away.
Anyway, you
Oh no!
Just shove them in the
Oh
water.
my god, that's a
You
lot of
gotta hold
spells.
them.
You're gonna cast all those?
Yeah,
At
Right
once.
now?
right
Yeah.
now.
One time.
On one turn.
Wild magic's insane.
But the thing is, he's not a wild.
I'm not even a wild.
I know.
Spell attack that adds your.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Alright,
So you add your proficiency
come
and
here.
your spellcast
Arthur.
modifier, in your case,
you want
wisdom.
it back?
Yeah,
And
those-
proficiency is
Desert
plus
Eagle
2.
chambered
yeah,
in
the
50
two of those
action
should
express.
total up to that spell attack bonus.
Yep, which should
Fired.
more
It
than that.
seems a little bit cocked.
Oh no, that's not cocked. No. Oh, choose a D6. It's more
Well,
stable.
the thing is,
It is
I mean,
plus
it's
5.
too late now.
like a D4 is harder to tip over than a D6.
True, it's more
Oh,
stable.
that is significantly worse.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god.
It
can't
does
be
go
comedy.
wide and misses
But where
him
does it hit?
off
It
into the
just
woods.
goes wide.
Cool.
What was
Is
it?
7?
Oh, it was ice knife because
Yes.
that it matters where it goes.
Oh yeah, it does matter.
It was still land in the vicinity. I
Yeah,
think.
it doesn't it land like at the feet of
It-
you missed? Like
It should
D&D
s-
doesn't have exact things. It's a miss is a miss.
Well, it should.
But
s-
because it's
it,
ice
it
knife,
should spell
well,
say it
Ice
itself.
Knife should say.
So-
Where,
if you miss.
What happens if you-
explodes on hit or
I think that it. I basically like.
It's up to. I would say it's up to DM and
I would,
Ooh,
I would
the
think that
actual
basically
thing.
he fire and
Yeah.
create out of ice and fling hit or miss the shard. That
What I'm going to say is that it misses, but as it's going by, it explodes. So you find a point in space. Then that point, it's going to explode. If it had hit something before that space or at that space, that's good. But regardless, when it passes the hill jump, it goes boom.
its range is.
Cool. That's
Oh.
perfectly enough.
Oh, which side did
Oh,
knife
it-
miss?
probably the wide side.
So
This
the-
one?
Yeah.
Alright, so it wouldn't hit the
'Cause we wouldn't-
source.
I need to make a dex save for that exploding damage.
You have a freaking ice grenade. Basically.
It is a 7. 7 fails. Your save is... So, roll your damage.
Alright, since these guys are more.
5 damage. 5 cold.
Cool. Takes it like you do.
I would-
Tanner, you're up.
Alright.
God for you.
I am in a
friend,
fog cloud.
buddy.
Apparently.
I will.
You can step out, shoot, and step in.
Okay.
It's a quick enough movement that I'm still considering you hidden.
I was gonna.
As long as you have enough space to move back in, you're
They
fine.
also didn't. I
And the
think I
dragonborn
can
coming.
reach it.
That's my
Quite
left
pon-
nut.
What are you using?
The crossbow,
20
so
versus
80 feet.
It's close to 80 feet, but
Or
I do
more,
think you're okay.
Okay.
Can you double check the length of it?
Into
Just,
these
Jacob, can you just count from the, UFI?
diagonals. Okay.
If it was under,
It's the diagonals
18.
I don't know.
They get complicated, but even with doing the math on it, you hit 19 squares, so you're fine.
Okay. I guess I would have been a straight roll anyway. But,
Well, it should have been a straight roll, yeah. Did you do advantage by mistake?
I did. Because I'm hidden.
Yeah, you are hidden.
If
Yeah,
I had
you are
been
hidden.
rolling a disadvantage, it would have been a straight roll. Doesn't matter. I rolled a 19 on the first roll,
Oh, good, yeah.
which is like 20.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Sparky puts his head back into the fields. I think I really like this fog cloud thing. I feel safe.
Danger, like 40 feet away, and just like,
Can't see
it.
I do 10 damage,
Nice.
and I step back in the fog cloud.
But that one hasn't been hit yet, so that's good.
I rolled ones on 2 of those 3 dice.
Oof. Any bonus
Wanted a
action?
super big one.
Bonus action again.
Go ahead and roll with stealth with advantage, because you are fully obscured. Ah, you have people.
25.
Cool. I'm gonna use that. That allows you to jump out, shoot with advantage, without you having disadvantage, because you're effectively blind while in here. So like, you are technically always hidden while in the fog cloud, including all of you.
Right.
But if you're trying to shoot out of it, you also have disadvantage because you can't see. Your hiding allows you to jump out, shoot, go back in, and you're fine.
Okay.
Cool. Godfrey,
And do add amounts of damage.
5, 10,
75.
Every fourth
5,
move,
10,
take
15, 20, 25.
you add on 50%.
I'm
Of course.
trying to be helpful.
God
God
let
is
me
over here
think.
messing up your math.
There's
Not math
Squark,
anymore.
Beck, and
Who is that?
That's
Vanya.
Vanya.
That's
Vanya.
Vanya.
Gotta get you a female.
Or-
I have a
and-
female druid.
That's fine. That's okay.
In fairness, I'm a werewolf.
Find that actually kind of annoying. I
I'm
like when
sorry.
everybody's
Bless.
like they're people.
these three
Squark.
Squark, Beck, and
Vanya.
Okay.
Anya withers away to nothing.
It was like, just as planned.
Was Sparky in that?
And just like that, one of the party's gone. Gottfried's goal is one step closer.
Whittle them away one at a time.
And then
But,
there
but
were
I
7.
but I have
Seven's still a big
I have an
number.
alibi. Using Bless is mostly good intentions.
Anyway.
What is
That's
Ready?
Yeah.
plus,
It-
plus D4 to your attack rolls and saving throws.
The female hill giant is going to
So
attack
damage,
twice.
Yeah.
I'm double checking because Alex just.
Oh shit!
I
No, like whiffs hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, wow. This is not a hard creature to hit. Wait a second, what? Oh shit! Look at that. The second one hits, but like it hits a new part of the body, and when taken away, there's no scratches. It looks like the body absorbed the blow and distributed it. It hit, but it did not affect it.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, lucky ass Brontosaurus.
At this point, how badly damaged is it?
The Brontosaurus looks bloodied.
Bloody. Okay, that's.
Now
Like
the
half a
second Hill
second.
Giant is gonna go. Hill Giant is looking at that, and like the Brontosaurus hit it hard, but you guys like this see 5 tiny people and just like gonna take 2 hits. He's gonna throw one at the Brontosaurus, and he's gonna throw one. He does hit the Brontosaurus, and after that he goes down and picks up, goes to the ground, and just scoops a lump of earth and just chucks it at you. 25 hit.
No. Yes.
Take 15 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Owies.
I rolled real bad.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, real bad?
Yep.
Oh no.
And as literally a clump of
Fine, you
earth
can't see us.
the size of you hits you, and you're flying, and you just get boosh. You get tumbled over in midair. You're still flying.
It's like a cartoon.
As just really a clump of earth your size hits you.
That's awesome.
If I get hit by one of those again, I'm kind of fucking eating.
Ah, it's all good.
Why does he have 207 health?
He doesn't
Look,
have
it's
to.
just
He's
20.
that's how. He's the war chief. He succeeded.
He is our bird and he will live.
Bird in chief.
Party pet. That's
God.
racist.
That's no, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm the party pet.
That's true. Yeah. Don't insult a pet like
Darwin, you're up. Gunmo, you're on deck. Squawk, you're in the hole.
Right, I guess it's fighting.
Hey.
I mean, it's defending itself.
I feel like I've gotten myself solidly
Uh-huh.
after that boulder throw.
Good dude.
Much-
Like everyone else
much
just fades
appreciated.
back in.
Darwin and Tanner just look at each other, fade into the fuck.
I'm going to
Hell
just
nah.
drop favored foe on the
Brontosaurus?
Brontosaurus.
Nice.
I'm going to
Understandable.
Understand? Have a great
Hunter's
day.
Mark this one.
Nice.
Brontosaurus is the favorite. It's just no longer a foe.
No. He's still a good boy.
He's the good
Or female. You have no idea. It's a
It's a
Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
I'm going
Vanya
to
might know.
shoot female giant.
Cool. Go ahead.
Attempt to
Yep.
shoot.
By the way, that
female
one is actually female because it says female hill giant.
giant. Does a 15 hit?
I do actually believe that does hit. Yes, it does hit. And with
Sick.
room to spare.
Nice.
They are big broadside barns that wear no armor.
Yeah.
Bigger skin than that, but you know. It's there. They are not hard to
It's
hit.
a 12.
Not hard to hit. Sometimes hard to penetrate. But really easy to hit.
I will gathered swarm damage.
Did he get out again?
Well, Topher got food.
Oh, well. It's fine. Just look behind you. Eventually, he'll show
He
up.
can freeze.
14 damage.
Cool.
He'll learn his lesson somehow.
The hard way.
How cruel.
That's your spell cast.
Then back in the fog cloud I go.
Your spellcasting ability modifier is just your charisma, or in your case, wisdom.
Hunter's bonus action.
Not
Yes.
I was about to give you one to do one, and you did.
not that.
Good job.
Correct.
Cool.
Oh.
Gunmar, you're up. Squawk,
Correct.
you are next. Beck, you're on deck.
Wisdom.
Sorry, you're on deck. You're in the hole.
I am
Baseball
going
terms.
to dash.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Baseball.
Yeah.
I'm
Yours is
going
wisdom.
to
And
go
were
ahead.
you here when I told you you were blessed?
You're blessed.
You're blessed.
I'm gonna go ahead and dash like right here. I counted it out. My full dash could make it like right there.
Okay.
Go be right there. That's okay.
Oh shit. No, I'm stupid. It's too late.
What?
Deflect missiles.
It would have worked. You could have like redirected monk shit there.
Wait a
This
fucking.
is your whole
wait
thing.
wait a
I
fucking
just
second,
got it. Leave
bitch.
me alone.
Yeah, you're a paladin. You have bonus spells.
No, no.
You're not
Wait a
within 10 feet
minute.
of him.
Misty steps in.
Oh yeah, I wasn't in within 10 feet of. Otherwise, that.
You'd be getting
thing
yoked.
would have been
Save
either
would-
that
Oh, yeah.
me.
The aura. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would
Right.
be great seeing a boulder just curve.
My favorite part is how we've already broken the physics.
Yeah. All right. That's my turn.
I had this built in. Thank you. It's a feat, not a bug.
Okay, Nintendo.
It's a bug.
Yeah. Hey. Anyway.
After this fight, I'm gonna make your breath weapon a bonus action. 'Cause
Yes.
it really
Yeah.
should
It really
be.
should be.
All right. So yeah. You know what? Do it now.
That's
Go
what
ahead.
Nintendo
Breath weapon on the giant.
companies used to do.
Understandable.
You couldn't patch a game, but you could edit the manual.
Yeah.
You know what I can't lie in? English. But yeah, no, the Dragonborn one, it should
It
be.
really.
Needs
Yeah.
me
used to
make a
be.
DC 12 dex save.
These things aren't dexterous. Though it, it's got a -1 for a 16.
Oh shit.
There's no reason anyone's gonna use their weapon.
It does a weird, like, it's trying to do another swing, and just like the angle turns weird, and you just, it hits, but it goes.
It's like an
13
accident.
damage. Halved.
So 6. You.
The boy.
Yep. He's looking pretty hurt, but he's still got a couple hits of your level in him.
You hear? I missed it from the fog clouds.
As like the thunder clap of your lightning breath goes out. Squawk, you're up.
I don't know
Then
why I
back,
picked
and then
up for that.
Brontosaurus.
Now mine's a bonus action, bitch.
Sparky has
So is
heard
mine.
enough thunder
The most annoying
to know
thing
when
is
he-
that these two
I have a
giants
plan.
together seem
Once again,
CR
mine's
as
also a bonus
Yeah,
action.
that's
As
the
a-
extra BS of it.
the monk-
Is that
the-
the monk
the
thing
monk
is
guy, the
already
monk in
awesome.
Berserk.
Yeah, that bastard.
Yeah. Like these two combined equal the same difficulty as that fight. Like, no, it's not. You know how hard it would be to fight these two things in open combat?
They get mad before they're next to you.
Yeah.
Two-hand my spear. And,
Cool.
D4, not D6.
It's a 4. Damn me.
Yeah, -1.
10.
10, you do straight up miss.
Bonus action punch. Okay, cool.
You can do that twice. Oh, you can just, you're not doing flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's just bonus
Yeah.
punching.
Which is something you can do as a monk.
yeah.
You don't always have to flurry of blows.
Okay.
Hey, 2 below max.
Technically,
9
anyone can take a
damage,
bonus action.
and it's gonna
two-handed
be-
attack.
They are not immune
It almost
or
seems never
resistant to
worth it.
poison. So they take it as normal. With that, you done?
Yeah.
Back.
All right.
It's back, Brontosaurus, and Sparky.
All right. That sounds like the one over there is under control, so I'm going to run 30 me-word.
Solid.
Another disadvantage you have when you at the.
Actually, I think this one's with him.
That was probably fine.
It's 30 feet.
Never mind.
No.
Oh, yeah, no.
Sorry,
Use
it's
a sorcery point to double the range.
sorry, it's 30 feet between
take
you
that
and the
The Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
And
These
Thurn
are cooking
pass.
this
Barbarian cast yeet.
Barbarian do not cast yeet.
That is 2 11s for a
Oh, yeah.
17.
You hit.
Yeah.
Alright, and then it's a d6.
I definitely thought that was a 1.
So I have +4. 7
Alex,
damage.
look at me.
Nice.
Look at me. Look at me.
Thank
I'm a fucking.
When you get there to
that's my
hit.
turn.
Yeah.
No. I'm within range. I'm going to fuck your giant up.
I don't believe
It
you.
depends on your
I
actions.
mean, it's like a foot and a half away from him.
That's back. It's now the Brontosaurus' turn.
Brontosaurus! Brontosaurus!
Brontosaurus is
Please kill the
going-
joint so that Genmar doesn't get the chance.
It will attack the other one. It's basically it swung
Swung,
right.
and then momentum
Yeah,
swing
yeah.
up the other one.
Yeah,
So it's
basically.
just going-
It's going the other way. Yeah.
Like it work. The way the Brontosaurus attacks.
Cool shit. Yeah. No. 26. It hits. It's hitting the
No.
female
I am
giant.
healthy.
That was shit, but it's still a lot of damage. That other giant, after that hit, is now bloodied. Gives you an idea how powerful that hail attack is.
Brontosaurus or no joke.
Sparky, you're up, and then Vanya, and then Tanner.
Like I just walk at it and I just get lawed back.
Dude,
Do-do-do-do-do.
20-foot reach.
Bathroom's that way.
Fuck off. High level wizard just peace teleports. Like, what the fog crowd go away? Well, the wizard stopped concentrating on it. Why? Well, he wasn't in danger anymore. He's right over.
Ninja vanish.
Someone sprints towards them like a sorcerer with subtle spells. Sprints towards them, suddenly casts teleport damage right in front of someone.
Peers back in his room, but miscalculates, runs right into his coffee table. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
You watch as Sparky once again chucks the crystal.
Dex save?
Con save.
Con save.
Better
casting
than-
Shatter again. I'm also going to use a
Okay.
where I can hit him without hitting Scorch.
22 save.
That succeeds.
Party boys.
They're giants.
That's 7.
Pretty dumb.
7. 6.
So,
So that's
20 total. Yep.
So I did 1 more damage.
He's looking pretty poorly. Maybe 1 or 2 hits.
That's good.
Alright.
I'm out
1
of,
good hit,
shatters.
2 okay hits.
I really want him. We want it to get to his turn.
Vanya?
Question
Yes.
about spells.
Mhm.
If I have a spell that takes an action,
No, we're doing the standard
If
rules.
that bonus action one is a
what's the
cantrip.
standard?
You can do 1 spell, and
Leveled
if you
spell.
1 leveled spell, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., or and 1
Cantrip.
cantrip.
Cool.
Couldn't do like cure wounds. and
Healing word.
And then I will.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't.
On what?
Right
good spell.
there.
Are you trying to hit the bonus one?
Is that not our goal?
No.
Oh, no,
No, you do you.
Brontosaurus
I mean,
is
you
just
do
getting-
you, but
You do.
I mean,
you
It's
do
very
you.
clearly just an animal getting hunted.
Because I have a plan.
As do I.
We've been
for-
gunning
for-
down the
for
giant.
yeah, we've
Vanya.
been fighting the giants.
For Vanya, she knows this is a rare animal that is currently being attacked by these fuckers.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
You can
No,
still make your
not
decision
do
based
that.
off that, but
I mean, you could
Yeah, just
kill
clear it
the
up for some.
dinosaur,
That is a thing you can do.
but then you would hurt Gunmar.
I don't fucking care. I'm at full health. I'll be
Or-
fine.
I don't know if you can reach it, but you could put Wither and Bloom in a different spot and hurt the giant, but heal the Brontosaur.
you haven't moved yet either. You
Yeah.
could definitely get close.
I'm already close enough.
Oh, then you could hit like that.
Hurt-
Heal the dinosaur, hurt the giant.
Cool.
If you wanted to.
I
Or,
think the
well, you
dinosaur got
could
hurt
heal
more.
Squark and hurt the giant.
Yep.
You could literally
I
do it.
can't because they're.
No, they're next to each other.
Yeah, Squark is the
Squark
bird.
is next to the.
Oh, that's okay. I
Yeah.
thought- Okay. Yes.
Squark is bird.
Then I do that.
Yeah.
There.
Hurt the giant, heal the bird.
Just
Good.
whatever.
Yeah, just attack.
On
It's
save.
only
Eight points,
three,
yeah.
but it's been a long week.
Wow. Okay. 7.
It fails. Then it takes product damage.
Wither and Bloom is dope.
I don't have.
3
Because
damage.
it's not element.
You one of your unsus my spell mod.
Oh yeah, spell mod.
I'm much
So
sadder
3.
So
What does it look like?
A little bit.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
like,
Just gotta be spell.
congrats.
everything around the giant.
Flower blooms.
On.
Okay.
Ah shit.
We're holding.
Not as long range as you thought.
No. Entirely.
Okay.
Oh.
Because you said I can use cantrips.
Yep.
Yep.
I use my druid craft to revitalize the grass I just killed.
Solid.
Done.
Solid
Yeah.
play. Inspiration.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you get fucking inspiration.
I'll give you
for that.
inspiration for that if you don't have it.
yeah.
Wither, bloom. I'm so sorry.
I didn't need to wither that much.
Too much other.
Too much wither.
Tanner, you up? Then Godfrey.
Great. I stick my head out and I shoot that one again.
I meant to move. I only moved half.
Oh yeah, I wanted to fuck off.
16.
16 hits.
He's like looking around like, oh, I can see. No.
I shouldn't be able to see.
Oh!
Into the fog. Woo.
I rolled 2 1s last time. It's just balancing out.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Yes.
What you got?
19.
Money.
Duck back into the fog cloud.
Money.
I had it again.
Cool. It's looking good. Can someone give me a tissue?
Probably don't hide very well though.
You have a bonus action hide.
I did. I rolled
You get?
12.
Does you get
I mean,
advantage?
I'm hidden in the fog cloud.
You are hidden as long as you remain in the fog
Right.
cloud.
Okay.
But so is everyone.
Yes.
But you are also blinded while in the fog
Yes.
cloud.
Bonus action hide allows me to come out of the fog cloud and remain hidden. So I
For the
rolled-
time it takes to do an action.
I rolled an 8. Whether or not that's enough, who knows?
With that, Godfried, you're up. And then the Hill Giants, and then top of the round.
5, 10,
What a-
15,
what a
20,
fast turn I
25.
have.
I hug the leg of the Brontosaurus.
Just giant
man!
on the
cure,
leg.
cure wounds.
Alright, you will successfully do the cure wounds. Give me a dex save to avoid stomped on.
I'm trying to help you.
It's a dinosaur.
It is-
4.
Do you want a different die? That's
No,
like the 6,
I have
5
minus
is
2.
low.
I have minus 2.
Roll that.
You are not getting a full attack. Like,
That's-
cause that'd be mean. But,
Cool.
Not the
10.
most. Well,
your
you don't get
toes.
advantage.
Like a
when
D6.
you
Yeah,
see if that died.
I know.
I'm gonna basically roll, one of its power dice.
You accidentally
Don't die.
pick it, and your pinky toe hurts.
So,
Yeah.
it's not trying to hurt you, but it is a
It's an
Brontosaurus.
animal, yeah.
And it's
Can no
being
longer
attacked.
see you.
Oh yeah, they can't see you.
Oh, yeah.
It did 13 damage to you.
Yeah, screw that. I'm flexing.
Oh, okay.
7. So
6.
Goes down to
Five.
6. You take the hit of a Brontosaurus pretty well. You could feel it's a Brontosaurus that wasn't trying to hurt you, but you still took it really well.
That's what I feel about when I get bit at work. Scared,
But yeah,
also
cute.
not hurt.
Let's see what the cure wounds. Well,
Hex.
so 16.
Nice.
Nice.
It's still bloody, but you can see a lot of its wounds, especially the recent ones, the ones that were in the chest, are starting to close up, and one of your arrow falls out.
Yay.
Poison has been expunged.
No,
Yeah.
get it.
There's still hope.
No,
That might work one day.
It's
And
been
that's my
used.
turn.
It's fine.
No, go get it.
Fetch.
Next is the
Poison
female
draw.
giant, and after she's taken a lot of hits, but the biggest one
From
was
this general direction.
she took her biggest hit from the Brontosaurus, so she's gonna attack it once, and because she can see you,
Yeah.
she's attacking you.
Mhm.
So.
Welcome to your job.
Do, do,
Mr.
do,
Barbarian.
do, 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 do.
I'm outraging because I've been making radio.
Hope that they miss. What happened?
It once again hits the Brontosaurus and makes contact, and you bring it away, and that
Why?
side is really tough.
It is a
Done.
Brontosaurus.
You could
And just
outraging.
not making contact.
Is it melee?
And she,
Or
once
you hit.
again, instead of picking up a bunch of
Yeah.
dirt, she reaches in the bag, pulls out what looks to be like a
I'm just gonna
crushed-ish
let this
barrel
stand
that's leaking something, and just chucks
Yup.
it at you.
That's,
Does it... Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought that was a 6, but it's actually a 14. 22.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Once every combat.
Once again,
that has to go
shit
down.
roll, 14 damage.
All right.
Praise.
You just got hit by a thing of apple cider.
Oh, nice.
Yo!
We
I
have
how
a thing
far-
of apple
we're
cider.
keeping-
We can loot the
Apple
people.
cider splat.
I'm so sticky now.
It goes like 15 feet.
We're keeping that.
It was
Yeah.
it was like about half full because it was leaking, and it hit like you and the ground. It's fucking shattered. It's gone.
I'm just about like.
It's Looney Tunes. It's just like bring it, Dish! Just like he fucking disappeared, and then like gets up off the ground like I'm okay.
No, what I'm
Just
imagining
dripping
is like
cider.
the barrel basically stuck the landing where I am. There's a Bex-shaped hole in the back of it that it all poured out of.
Oh,
Alright.
but yeah, no, that
On
barrel
top of you.
is gone.
Aw.
And this girl, she cannot hit this Brontosaurus.
But
She's
she
missed
hit-
like 3 attacks
She
against
can hit
it.
back.
Yep.
Alright.
Which is really good. That's really helping the Brontosaurus stay alive. What he is going to do,
Revivify the Brontosaurus.
don't
seeing
have-
that like you guys are A, annoying, and B, hurting it, it is going to make a
Brontosaurus now,
attack.
party pet,
Against
party
two.
pet.
Squawk.
Alright.
You can ride it.
No,
No?
I'm the party pet.
The
Um,
other party
kill
pet.
Squawk.
Yep.
You see him turn around
Adorable.
and like square up and just like, do you speak giant?
no.
Do I speak giant?
I do.
You're close enough. It just you hear it say like, "Tiny bird, why, and just I squash you now." And you see it jump and like turn horizontal.
Oh no.
Yeah!
My God.
Tiny
That's
bird.
a-
19.
Yeah, it's.
Just
Goodbye, Spark.
getting suplexed by an
Hold on.
Hey, yo!
Am I just dead?
Sorry.
Yo, holy shit!
How much health did you have?
23.
Oh, you're fine.
207.
I mean, you're down 31.
You're not outright dead.
You're not outright dead.
Damn.
Don't worry, I'm still
Alright,
here.
he.
You are now underneath him.
Hey.
Put him prone.
But,
Yep.
quick thing. As seeing Squark get hit, Gunmar Royale, repent! And cast
Oh, you channel divinity.
Channel Divinity,
Oh, is it
rebuke
reaction?
Yep,
That's
it's
awesome.
reaction. Rebuke the violent. He has to make a Wisdom saving 13 DC Wisdom saving throw.
6.
Yeah!
He takes all that damage. Radiant.
Bam!
What?
You
He's
see
dead.
him plummet, go, and then all of a sudden, like a blinding light from the sky comes down, and just
For having the audacity.
yeah, and just like he's laughing, like yeah, and then just douche, and his head gets plummeted into the ground.
God is punishing you for body slamming the bird.
You leave that
He is
bird alone.
unmoving now, and on top of that,
Still on top of
still
you.
on top of Spark.
Spark.
Squawk. Sorry.
Now neither of them are moving.
Yep.
Alright, that is exactly what
Why
I
would I
wanted
get
to
you?
fucking do.
That's exactly what that's
I am
for.
so happy you did not take your turn to fucking kill them.
I like how much of a meathead this guy
I'm not
was.
gonna
Like,
be-
Yeah,
I don't-
slammed a bird!
Woo.
Also, I'm dead!
I
know
don't
it doesn't-
hurt people that much.
That's
true.
perfectly fine.
I know it wouldn't
Unfortunately,
work
we need
like
someone
this.
to help
It's
us.
going
Yes.
to get to my turn. Just run me.
Cool. Darwin, Gunmar,
I have
Squawk.
+6 to hit.
Okay.
Squawk, you can try to get out of that, but you have to like wiggle away. You're unconscious.
Yeah.
You're
I
unconscious.
am
I will tell you right now, you can breathe.
Oh, this is a
You are
much
not
nicer seat.
joking.
Cool.
You were supposed to get that seat. He's late. He should have got that one.
No, not the chair, the position.
Oh, okay. Still, same thing.
You see Darwin?
Yes, Darwin is up.
Darwin leaves Fog Cloud that way.
It's a funny thing because like he has to go prone and stay prone, which means he's easy to hit, and he's already easy to hit.
Darwin shoots
But no, he's dead now.
female giant.
Cool.
Hey, yo, he fucking dead.
Yeah, no, he didn't have a lot of health left, and 31.
17.
17 to hit does hit.
Look at me, Alex. I told you I'd fucking kill your giant.
Yeah. Sorry.
I didn't die.
Your
Yeah.
sacrifice
Not
was not.
13 damage.
Your sacrifice was necessary
Your
for me to
sacrifice
do my thing.
might be in vain.
She's looking pretty hurt. Maybe two normal hits or one good hit would take down her. Cool.
Welcome back to the cloud.
Peace.
Thank you. It's not.
Gunmar.
I
We're
will.
Sparky, if you're here, thank you.
You walk into the
You're
crowd,
welcome.
Like a hand
Ah.
stops you, a little bouncer comes out. Your name's on the
10,
list.
15.
No, Darwin's name is
20.
the only name on the list.
I kind of. Can I reach under?
You can help. Yes, you can use
I
an
like
action
it-
to
I
assess
like
him.
the fact that any enemy would know exactly
It's
where
a
they are,
athletics check.
but also they can't see us.
I'm
at all.
still
No,
so-
unconscious.
No, I was gonna lay on hands him.
Oh!
Can I like touch a part of his body so I can lay on hands
Just like,
him?
Aw, I want.
reach
I will
underneath
say
the
you have a
giant, like,
20-foot wingspan.
That's
You
There's a
you
lot of you.
spread out your wings. You can touch his wing.
like one. To just get you back up.
Oh, yeah. Hey, one.
Solid.
Good.
No, you're
That
good
is-
paladin. Good paladin.
Good paladin.
You wake up, you're being smothered by.
By a
Giant.
stinky fat giant.
Oh, it does not smell good.
You
Gunmar just says, "Don't worry, he's dead."
Oh no, he's very dead. Ishmael just said, "Fuck you."
He's really most sincerely dead.
It's very much a state of like, it's just like, oh, did you have to wake me up now? Could you have waited just
Can
a
you
little?
cut this off
Pull me
me?
out
Alright,
first.
that's my turn.
Cool.
That was so
Solid
rude,
turn. No,
Gunmar.
awesome. Good paladin.
Biggest pain.
Squawk is up and back.
Pressing my broken bro.
Can I get man?
Yes, that was dope as shit.
If someone else,
Yeah.
yes. If someone
Oh
else
yeah,
does.
I validate that.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna attempt to get
It's
out.
Cool. It is escape DC of you are no okay. I'm gonna make it a little bit easier because he's not actively trying to put you on. So it's a grapple, so you can use acrobatics or athletics, and there's a DC to it. But I'm making it easier because he's not actively trying to smother you. He's just dead.
A rebuke the violent is the reason why.
Name
one of
roll,
the reasons
so it
why I
doesn't matter.
chose redemption. Pass aside. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's really.
I like a channel divinity you can use because Viths never uses his.
I get the +4.
I make vines show up
It's
and
only
it's
for
super
attack
easy to
rolls.
break.
Goddamn, well, that's fine.
The most useful thing I can do is make a hammock that doesn't go
16.
away.
Archibalds doesn't come up much
16.
because it's
You cool? You
specifically
beat it
like a
before,
fair
yeah.
fight for dragons.
You like
'Cause I'm like
move and like
I put
just
a vengeance on it.
move,
I-
move. Can someone let my cat in? And yeah, you wiggle your way out. It takes
You okay?
takes 12 minutes.
I guess.
Couple
You
hands,
figure it out what it's called?
And then I stand up, so half of.
Yeah, basically it takes you 5 feet to get out from under, half your feet to go up. Take your left foot, whip it
I
like
guess
a
I
banana.
can't be in his space, can I?
That was great imagery.
What?
What?
I can fly anyway. I'm somewhere in here.
Ride the Brontosaurus.
Do not run.
If
have
you want
a
to
new
go
mount.
underneath, one, you do need enough movement
More
across the
mount.
whole
Sparky doesn't
thing.
want to.
Otherwise, I will have you get
You
stomped
are-
again.
You
No,
are
I'll
in
just be
restricted
there.
airspace, my friend.
Okay, that's
Wait
perfectly
there.
fine. Because if you stop
Oh,
in
you're-
that space,
No.
you
Oh
are
yeah,
getting
Sparky
stopped.
missed the entirety of that.
No, I'm a step of the wind.
Yeah, Sparky, Darwin, and Tanner saw none of that.
We
They-
were busy being safe.
They heard Gunmar bellow
40,
repent,
45, 50.
and that's
And maybe
it.
that we saw a
Swoosh.
flash of light with no direction.
That was a
Use
terrible
that
idea.
claw.
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't you like at 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Repent.
You better hope she dies.
Like, oh.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
Say 1 hit point. I'm good.
You taking back that movement?
Yeah.
Alright, do you want to do any bonus actions?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and wait.
I'm gonna
over
survive. Beck's up.
Come back to the cloud. Beck is gonna move 30 feet towards the giant.
5,
5,
10,
10,
15,
15,
20.
Oh, cool.
He's
Javelin without disadvantage.
Yeah, javelin. 18.
19?
Eight.
Hits.
What does a javelin do?
1d6 plus strength. It is a 4.
5 total damage.
Cool. Still standing, but is hurt.
He didn't tell me to.
Okay.
And
He doesn't like raging when he only has,
javelins.
Now it's Brontosaurus' turn, and seeing the other one's dead, it's gonna swing to the alive
Kill
one.
this one.
Oh, sorry, that was the giant. Don't ignore that.
Don't ignore it.
It redirects its tail. It doesn't go like all the way and comes back. It hits, which I don't think it's possible for this to not. Okay, it's possible, but it does kill it. You can see the tail comes back and just levels that. Like a giant is a giant. It's big. It's heavy. This is a brontosaurus. Its tail comes by and just boosh off it down, and it rears up on two legs and does a second bellow and just like jush, and then like stays in place. And it's still breathing really heavily. It's still bleeding from a number of its wounds. It's still very worried and scared, but it is like not actively attacking.
Gunmar will also heal it.
Real quick, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but we are officially out of combat.
Okay.
As your two threats are dead.
Alright.
I stick my head on a cock
In that case, I'm going to.
Gunmar will use like a bunch of his.
No, you.
Vanya,
it's like I
you
use
talk
preserve
to
life.
it?
Someone want to kill me?
Yes. First.
I think that's what he's doing.
I mean,
Save the Brontosaurus, kill the bird.
this is an endangered species.
So is that.
No, he's in danger, not in danger.
First,
He's in danger.
I can also heal. Just heads up.
He's better at healing. He should heal Squark.
I feel like it would be
Yeah, he's
appropriate
missing
for
Everybody
the.
heal Squark.
I feel like it would be appropriate for the nature.
The druid to heal the
The druid to
Brontosaurus.
heal the
I can
Brontosaurus.
do 15. And in addition, actually no.
I can heal you.
Jacob better at
46
healing, guys.
Over
Actually, I think the minimum.
24
How about
seconds.
The
you
minimum.
heal
The
dinosaur,
minimum I
talk
can
to it,
heal
give
you
it
right
up
now.
for it. Oh.
Arwen, can you talk to animals?
I
So
can. I
first-
was going to.
Yeah. Okay. So.
But
what-
God is not here.
Let's see. 13 is the.
That's
Answer
fair.
God's not here!
Reserve life is
God?
15.
God?
But
Who's
I'll
your
get you
God?
to half.
Ishmael?
So your
It's like-
max is 27.
Your
So
worries are just
you're up to 13.
static. The
And
The number you've been trying to reach is unavailable.
Oh
I'm
no!
going to-
No,
Evan's
this wasn't-
got an idea.
This wasn't an idea. This was something I thought of during the fight. I just wanted to bring it up because I find it
Oh my, that's
hilarious.
cool.
What is? Do you want to picture?
I know it's not how it works, but just the idea that like a TM somewhere print, like cannonballing on a character as a creature projectile,
Add 11
and it
more.
gets redirected.
Add 11 more.
I would find that
my God,
hilarious.
that would be
A
amazing.
body slam and he suddenly just goes whoop, and lands on you.
God's back.
Yes.
Alex, so first I did preserve life. I can only heal up to half. I healed Squark for first. The last two goes to the Brontosaurus. And then I did a level 1 healing word to heal Squark an additional 11.
I go ahead and, seeing that
4 damage.
Squark is good, I go ahead and place my hand on the Brontosaurus and
It's calmed down since it's out of combat, so you don't have to make a save.
I use 14 lone hands.
I will speak with animals.
After the 14, it looks no longer bloodied, but it's still quite low. It seems that this has a lot of health, and it takes a while for it to
Gunmar
heal.
just pets it. Be
You wanted to do something with
I
it?
go
DM
straight
one
to
of
the
them.
bag and start looting.
Okay,
Tanner
You
will
will
come
get
out
to
to
start
one.
coming
cast
down.
healing spirit.
you find them all.
Let me know when the fight's over.
Fight's
It's
over.
over.
For the
Oh.
next 24 seconds, as long
Sparky
as
also
it
comes out of the
stays
fog
in that
cloud.
area.
Okay.
Cool. It will get all of that because it is choosing not to move at the moment.
Well, now you're
Wow.
over there. That was just full of arrows.
Kind of disappointed I missed
You
this
find them
fight,
all.
Also kind
The
of,
javelins, they're easy to find.
They're big.
It
kind
heals
of glad I
11
didn't
more.
get hit by a rock.
Nice.
And, like I was throwing
Fire.
from disadvantage
Or
range, so
girl.
we're gonna go super far from where I was aiming.
It's looking about 60% of its health back.
Yeah, you know
A
what?
little bit more.
Why not? Why not? We're making friends today.
With a single dinosaur.
I will get to you as looting, and someone else can help you with that.
Alice's.
And you are talking with the Brontosaurus.
Yes.
And
I'm hanging out with Darwin.
As he's talking, I'll do a level 2 cure wounds.
Okay.
All the spell slots on this Brontosaurus.
It becomes
I
hostile.
actually
It
still-
transforms
still
into
have some
Tiamat.
left over too.
That is your.
You don't have to make a save, as it's no longer in combat. It's not spooked, especially with all the healing going on.
Who knows, if we
Well,
appease it better enough, we can all become take fucking level in Warlock.
6 more.
Nice.
We
Dude,
have
the
to-
Tiamat is
Does it look
kind
full?
of appearing.
No,
It
I
is
like
not
the idea
at
that our
full,
patron
but
is
it's
just
looking
a Brontosaurus.
quite good. It's,
In the woods
oh, sorry, I did math
somewhere.
wrong. It's now about, no, I said 65. It's now about 75% full.
I will
Oh, sure.
Fuck yeah.
We're going to persuade
10.
this guy to be our friend.
Nice.
Well, Darwin's gonna talk to him. We're just
Yep.
waiting for a dice to roll.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Have you used your inspiration?
I already did, yeah.
Alright, can I give you inspiration for healing the fucking
In combat?
Brontosaurus in combat?
In combat.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it.
I was super excited about that.
That's how I roll.
Since we're doing inspiration, I request inspiration for the fog cloud that protected half the.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, you get
Sure.
If people, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go.
Down.
Cool.
I select
Darwin.
Yep.
This is a Brontosaurus.
inspiration for talking to
It stands
Jeez, okay.
40 feet over you.
Got a long neck.
Yep. It does bring its head down. As you've been healing it, it's kind of gone into a rest position. Normally they don't really sit down, but it was injured enough that it needed to sit.
Yeah.
Like a cow.
It is
More like a
open.
cow. Like cow just lowers
Yeah.
down, like on hydraulics. It does bend its head down, and it's roughly 10 to 12 feet away from you. As it
Head is
breathes, it
bigger
moves.
than you.
Yeah. And, because you said like hello or something, right?
As I'm approaching, I'm just like, great creature, I'm glad that you're, for the most part, okay.
And it goes down, and you shot me.
Oops.
But
I
You-
deeply apologize. I had my back turned, and you startled me.
I understand. And it reaches down to find your arrow, and now with all the healing, it's hardly in there, and it just
Yep.
takes it out and just drops.
Oh, it's got like
Yeah.
it's got soft mouth.
Mm,
It's
I
half asleep from the arrow.
no, it's got a 2 intelligence.
It's on birds.
You're lucky you can speak.
Well,
It
that's
can
the
speak
point of
because
speak
of
with
speaking
animals.
That's
animals.
exactly the point of speak with animals. I'm tired.
Well, I'll let you get it right, but I will say, and I'm going to point away
Close
from
to
the
the
city.
city.
There are people that way. They will not like it if you get too close. Fair warning.
No,
When you're done resting, you need to go that way.
I don't go that way. No, I have badge. And he reaches back
Oh!
and
Oh! I
he
know what this
like
is.
points to a spot on the back of his like a roughly right here. Really hard to see, but as he's now down, this was over 20 feet in the air. Now it's about 10 feet in the air. You can kind of read it. Those on his side, and I'm gonna guess you guys have been moving away. Vanya,
I'm
it is written in Druidic. It is also written in Common. And it basically says first in Common and then in Druidic. This beast is protected by the
Big veg.
Magic EPA.
Yeah, but they have a name now. They have a name.
Druid EPA.
This rhinoceros.
It is the.
Brontosaurus. I am a
This
stegosaurus.
brontosaurus is
Yeah.
state
Stegosaurus.
property. Any damage to this brontosaurus will be met with the full extent of the law.
Far away.
Ah, shit.
I didn't
I didn't see the sign, it's
Ah.
fine.
It
You're
is
looking at me, I just roared at
the
it.
circle
It
of
just
force.
comes up, I heard you hurt my brontosaurus.
They have tea on Thursday.
It basically says this is a protected entity as declared by the Circle of Forestry Resources.
The magic
Which,
EPA.
magic
Yeah.
EPA.
The Druid EPA.
Definitely.
Any harm to this creature or its death can be charged as poaching if declared not in self-defense.
Well, giants weren't acting in self-defense.
This creature has been made aware of general populace and will avoid as long as you avoid it. It is declared a necessary creature for the healthy health of the ecology of the region and should not.
But we can't use it as a mount.
No,
Didn't
it is
say
a.
that.
You get the sense that this is the protected part of the protected creature portion. Basically means you don't touch it, it doesn't touch you.
But
Okay.
if it offered,
We're not going to try to feed a brontosaurus.
just get to Richmond.
Okay. Now that
That goes for
combat.
10 minutes though.
But,
But
we can ride it to Richmond. We get there today.
so the badge, by the way, is like a band that's been hold on, but the badge itself is like a big ass bronze thing.
It's huge.
Yep, you can read it from 10 feet away.
What was the name of it?
It is the Circle of Forestry Resources. Yes. The
Giants?
Giants?
Yes.
You can give me a check. Giants don't go that far south. They usually stay towards the mountains. It'd be history.
I wouldn't expect giant to live in the mountains.
They have identification.
They're just really big hills.
4.
You don't know. Hill giants aren't that common that far south. Is that more of a northern region problem?
The earth shakes.
God!
Vania's thinking that I have
Oh, did you
just
roll a
murdered
six?
somebody.
When you bumped that, I just said the world shakes.
Oh.
I can
You know at least that they are hostile.
Yeah.
And by that term alone, similar to green goblins, there are creatures that just exist that if they attack, you attack, don't attack, you can still attack them.
It's just not necessarily recommended when at large boy.
Yeah.
Are we rolling a...
If more people can, functionally 2 people have. So.
To the possibility we just committed.
15.
Oh, okay. You know a little bit more. Was that with advantage or somebody else want to roll?
It was just a straight roll.
Okay, somebody else want to roll just so we can get everything done.
Wahoo. 5.
Makes sense. You have actually never this is your first encounter with giants. You know a little bit more. Which actually makes a little bit more sense. You do know that hill giants are considered the lowest tier of giants. Careful. And that they are considered they're not enemies of the state, but they are free to kill in the sense that they're considered sentient enough that if they attack you, you may defend yourself and kill them. But it's also fully assumed that if you meet one, they'll attack you. You do know the existence of other giants, but you would have to roll for more specifics about them. But as far as hill giants goes, you know, you can defend yourself, but you're gonna have to defend yourself.
Right, so is this a problem that you have often?
Oh, sometimes it happens, but usually they don't sneak up as much. I was kind of tired today.
So, these guys come to you occasionally. This isn't rare.
Yeah, they come every once in a while. They have a small village up in the mountains.
Oh, can you point us in the direction, just so we can mark it down?
He
Side
points
quest.
whole ahead.
Kill all the giants that are coming to
And
this poor
you
monster.
follow his eye line, and it's one of the mountains just straight forward. He's like, about halfway up that mountain.
Right.
Eyeballing it, it's like 50 miles. And that's not including the elevation.
That's
Yeah, that's
I
the
take out
other
my
half of our
axe. I
trip.
take out my axe and just go direct in what cardinal direction?
North.
North.
All the mountains are north.
Oh.
right.
They have wide hunting ranges. They go after big. He's not smart enough to know that. He's a 2.
They hunt a lot of big
Yeah.
things.
They will go. They come before me and my kind because we're big.
You are rather big.
We.
But he's a good historian.
I do know when they take some of my family sometimes, they don't come back for a long time.
Well,
We don't hear this.
I'll tell you what. If we find the time, we'll go and talk to them.
Darwin is doing. Shut up.
Okay, but we just.
See if we can't work something out.
Okay, well, I don't. We usually
Maybe
can
Darwin
fight
was
them
a
off a lot
Brontosaurus.
of the time. I'm away from my herd right now.
Oh, do you know where your
Does he
herd
need an
is?
escort mission?
Yes, and he just points, and roughly in a southeastern direction. He's that way, 2 days. We spread out during mating season.
Ooh.
Hey.
Alright.
Someone polymorph.
We are not fucking.
We're not
Brontosaurus
We're not unpacking
Yeah.
Well,
Why you two look at me?
Thank you for helping
only
me.
girl.
not a problem, and
Oh no!
Good luck.
One that can
Okay.
actively turn into a
I'm
monster.
going
we'll,
to
we'll
rest
let
here
you know
for
if we
a
get
little
any
bit.
leads.
Not yet.
Anytime
That's
soon.
anytime
What's
soon.
are a giant? Definitely not one.
It's a regular
Sure,
grunt.
Definitely out of my range. That's
It's the
I
level
have to be level
15
10.
poly or
Wild
wild
shape.
shape.
I have to be level 10.
Well, stay safe.
And then
I
I can
will.
come back and
What I
Thank
heard
you
is
for
that Vanya's
helping.
level 10 now.
And as your magic is fading, this conversation comes to him. He lifts up and just starts turning around. He's pretty self-aware,
I
and
duck.
for the most, what I was getting at is you would have to if you all weren't so short. Godfrey, please make a dexterity check
Oh,
as well as Gunmar. This is a very, very low check, so
0.
it's not that low.
It's like a final goodbye, my friends. Backhanded by a brontosaurus as it just walks away.
Goodbye, my friend's tail passes above everyone,
18.
smashes Gottfried away.
You duck in time with an 18.
This
Godfrey,
is
you
everyone.
were really invoked with the majesty of this beast. It is so big and so amazing. And just like you were not really paying attention as the conversation ended, it stood up, and all of a sudden, the tail!
Yeah. What a beautiful
Right in the
creature.
chest!
Okay, not
Godfrey,
bad.
duck!
You take 6 damage.
Godfrey Duck, where?
And it just clotheslines the fuck out of you.
Godfrey,
Oh,
buddy.
Right, watch out for that.
And you can tell it just goes past the forest line about 20 feet, and it's surprisingly well hidden, even 20 feet in, and it starts munching and resting.
Camouflage.
I mean, the bottom half of it just looks like tree trunks.
Yeah, exactly. It just looks like more tree.
Yep.
I will spend some
Right.
all right.
So-
wait a
the
minute.
rest of the grass.
The-
I have
Easily done. Takes about a
a
minute or
very
so.
quick question.
It's not
What
fair.
the fuck was that?
It was
I'll be
Any
honest,
of us know except
I don't
Vanya.
even know what that was.
It
Uh,
was
Vanya
it's like
knows.
a wolf,
Vanya
but
knows.
really big.
If
Darwin
you
knows.
make a, you would know.
It's like
If you want to make a check, it would
But
be something
really
that
big.
you two would have like seen on your travels or at least read about.
It's like a wolf, but very.
they all
big,
talked
very
about it.
old.
Actually,
What's
Beck, you can do this too if
It
you
was
want.
too big to fit in the sewers.
the check?
I do not know about
It'd be a
it.
history
Was
check.
too-
This is like remembering a
What-
book you might have
What
seen
if
it in.
could?
18.
Was sewers.
11.
Oh my gosh, could there be sewers?
Yes.
Sewer Brontos?
Where do you think their poop goes?
19.
Really? Okay, you two remember a book at some point you probably read.
Yours was
And it was like a
probably
his.
oral
It was like
history.
a bunch of dinosaurs and stuff like that.
Mine was probably a tale of like a previous
beast.
journeys my
Yep.
tribe watching.
And you have magical people in your tribe. They could, especially like shape flames, and so like you've seen it in a form.
Oh, that's cool. That's just a dragon at that point.
You know of Brontosaurus, but you've never seen one nor picture. You two have seen pictures or at least representations of them before. The scale was lost onto you, but like no, like you knew A, these exist, and B, they're super rare and they're herbivores,
And
so they don't attack you. But like really, the biggest thing is like they're big, they're herbivores, they're really big, and you know they won't attack you, and they're super big. And just And it's-
So that was a dinosaur.
yep.
The fuck is a dinosaur?
Like a super big lizard, like the biggest lizard you've ever seen.
At this point, you've probably seen some desert ones, but they don't get close to this big. They are tiny, like raptor-like.
Oh my
things.
god, would he have seen like a giant, like the giant
Giant scorpions?
That's it.
You do know giant scorpions are native to his area.
I mean, I've seen fucking giant scorpions.
You've also seen giant-
I've
I
seen
can turn
nothing
into a
like
giant
this.
scorpion.
Oh
I like
I
to
have a
think
mini for
Godfrey
it.
got like the description animals, like how we got like, you know, anything
Describing an
related to-
elephant. Yeah, I've seen that. You can put
basically,
him.
like,
You can put
got-
Tiamat away. by
It's
the
a
way.
big elephant with a giraffe neck and a turtle mouth. Basically, is what you got.
Huh?
Really
Right,
quickly go
wings,
back,
tail.
and I just ask it if it
We
wants
have to
some
put the
water.
wings-
I won't say no.
I
We
create
don't have
water.
nearly enough water for this thing.
I
Create water does.
Oh, that's true.
How many gallons is water?
Yes.
10?
That's a lot for this thing.
Actually, no.
10
It's
gallons of
It
clean
slakes
water.
the thirst.
it's like it's
It's
at
enough.
least a mouthful,
Yeah.
and like you create it in its mouth, and it just.
It's enough to be a
Oh yeah. Thank you.
The thing goes silent as I started to assemble
Bro,
Tiamat.
watching you assemble Tiamat.
Yeah, no.
Watching intently.
They are really big, and turns out
Most dinosaurs are really big.
What is the
Can you put the tail on?
it would
Upside down.
auto save if in
No, it's
static
not
synaptic static.
That
I
was
learned that
different.
T-Rexes do that, and that was really annoying. I blew a 5th level on that. We
Yeah,
fought
we heard
multiple of them, and it's like synaptic static, and they go nothing, and it's like shit. I'm now outside with dinosaurs. But
We
we
had a
had
bugbear with us on that fight.
yes, we did.
What a majestic creature.
Are you okay?
He just laid out on the ground.
Staring up.
We're out of I'm going out of here.
You are not used to things being bigger than you.
Yeah.
What the
Like you're not even
space
used to
stuff?
things being close to your same height, like a big horse.
Everything in this fight.
And
would
also,
be-
I got my wind taken out of
Oh
me.
yeah, no.
Like,
A little bit.
Yep.
Don't worry
Yep.
about it.
Right, so that thing was here because it was alone because it was looking for a mate. It says that hill giants are a bit of a problem. There is a group of them, a community, about 2/3 a day travel that way.
And Gunmar does
I think it
the...
said 50
Yeah,
Yeah, it
miles.
was like
the
50
address.
miles without the climbing.
50?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said
15.
15.
Yeah, I thought
No.
I heard
No,
Oh,
Okay.
I heard
50.
15.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's
like
I heard
50. No,
So, like,
it's a way.
With
Yeah.
with the
Gunmar-
it's like 3 days.
No.
A bit more than, yeah.
They
2
were
days.
going. You can kind of tell by the way these guys are going, and I will get to the packs. Part of that search, you learn that like these guys were out looking for big game. They were traveling far to find big game, such as this.
Gunmar goes ahead and as
Like they had rope. And
as,
things
Dar-
in that
as
pack.
Darwin says that, Gunmar takes out the axe like direct.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that
Those right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, we can't
They
do
are-
two of these
yeah,
fast.
they are
That was
ways
mostly
away.
The Brontosaurus
I mean-
doing that.
No, the Brontosaurus held
If
its
it
own.
comes up, we can report
Yeah, no,
that
but
there are
it's-
giants poaching.
So, in the pack, you start emptying it. It is a foul pack.
Oh.
It's pretty
Pretty rank.
pretty rank. Can you give me an investigation check with advantage because Beck's got it?
Con say.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a look.
Same with me.
Okay.
I'll help.
Since Sparky's used to bad smell.
I'll help with Sparky.
Go ahead.
So that's a total of 4 people.
Your sewers aren't.
That is 4 people. I allow that for a reason.
No.
Just
So I spelled Brontosaurus at least 3 times in my notes. Not a single one correctly.
Nope. I had to look it up.
Branto.
Did you? I'm guessing an I in one of them.
Now,
Oh,
it's
why
a lot
is it
of like saunas
It's
and
just
source
Bronto
and
then
sauce.
Saurus.
Bronto sauce.
That roll
Stop
around.
rolling in
Oh,
that
advantage.
dice tray.
Oh, 15.
Okay.
It is
Cool.
much better.
So you guys really start emptying out. It is a big pack. It is filled with some fresh kills in the sense of like these are only 5 days old.
My backup character's a
And it's like an entire deer.
It is like deer and even some wolves and stuff like that. They
That's
aren't
a wolf.
even skinned and they are not gutted, so they have been crushed and then put in the pack. So this meat is considered bad. You would know this really well, but you can also just tell
You can
like
smell it.
this is rotted, contaminated septis meat.
Can we say that the wolf looks similar to the wolf that?
It looks
You
like
did
a
a
wolf.
worse job than this. Wasn't even trying to be skinned. This was just crushed.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like these still have pelt on. It's
Yeah,
just,
they have not been skinned.
The choice of murder weapon was tree trunk.
Or fist.
There's also some skinning in there. Like after that, these skins are not tanned. They are rotted and like maggot filled, and they're just like used as a base, like you would put tissue paper down on them. Only 2 giants, just to separate compartments in the pack. Underneath that is when you start finding things. You can tell this is probably where she pulled out that half keg of cider, and you really smell of.
She had to reach for that thing.
Oh yeah, and she like did reach deep down and went yank. Inside you see basically it's a lot of like broken wood parts. You can see like in bits and pieces half a wagon, not like half a wagon, but if that was all one piece, it'd probably be half
It's
a
about
wagon.
half of a wagon
Yeah.
worth of wagon.
You do
trucks.
find a really rotted but still intact chest.
Oh. How big is the
It looks to be like
a normal chest
like a
size?
normal chest size.
Okay.
This would be something a little weaker than the strongbox Bercia had, but
Mm.
it'd be something that merchants would carry.
Oh.
What's in the chest?
It is like, no insignia, looks old, like it's been here for a while, and like they either never opened it or didn't care about its contents.
Interesting.
This was a Yeaton thing.
Yeah, it looked like ammo.
We're in the ammo portion
Yes.
of the section.
Okay.
It is things that are a bit
If you
larger
can't
than
get it
fist
open, I can
size for
always just
them
kinda-
to be
Well,
chucked
yeah.
at.
It feels like it would have hurt like hell to get hit. You got hit by like the soft thing. Well, I guess
barrel?
Well, I guess one of the other
The
options
wood
was
would've
wagon
been-
wheel.
The wood was
Fucking
kind of
glowing
rotted.
stuff.
Also, meat jublets.
16, try to unlock it.
You realize that this is a broken lock, but broken in a good way. It was a 4-tumbler lock
still
that
look
2.
impressive.
Yep, 2 of the locks have already been broken,
Cool.
and so the check was very very low, and just like chink chink, and it doesn't pop open like it's like no, it's open, and then like you have to like.
Coax it open.
And it's just like everything is oddly sticky,
Dice bag?
and
Is it this?
Cider
yeah.
spilled a little bit, got everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I think it was half full
Full.
when it hit me.
You open it up.
Ew.
It's sticky and disgusting,
It's
and like
uncomfortable.
by the time you fully open it, the lid just cracks and falls off.
The rest of the way.
And like this is a trash chest. But inside you do find a relatively well preserved velvet bag that when you pick it up like has bullion and coin in it.
Oh.
With a 15, you also find really close next to it, really obviously just on top of everything, is some really old mildewy, now sticky cloth. Looks to be old clothing, but degraded with time and whatever substance has been mellowing in.
Nice.
Right on top is a potion.
And it's Sparky.
It is red. You can tell it's a health potion, but it's slightly bigger than the normal ones you've seen. You do like it's just like, well, we gotta check and fold up a couple of those clothing. And you see
Smart.
down 2 layers another potion. This potion, you look at it and it's clear, but it has this little red dot in it, and that red dot grows really, really big and then small, really big, small, really big and small, and like even if you shake it up, it doesn't get disturbed. It just really big, small.
The health potion is going to work.
The last thing you find is a small. Well, you go down like a few more layers, and like this is as far as I'm going. This is disgusting, and like there's a jar, and you got it, and like that jar is full. It's not one of yours. It is like a normal
It's like a
jar.
mason jar or something.
More made of ceramic.
You said
Oh,
jar,
okay.
not pot, so I assume
Yeah.
thing.
It does look like it has a bit of stretch skin over it and some twine that's pulled tight. It's got a label that's completely faded and destroyed. But it looks to be completely sealed and safe. Like, President chained it up, or it's just like a couple minutes in a river and off. But you don't know what it is. Can you? You can. It's now clean. You can now handle it without feeling terrible.
Dirty again.
Well, that was rude.
Do a prestidigitation battle.
Wait a minute! Hold on! Let's back up. How did you do that?
Like that.
The visible change in color of this jar. Of this, like, it's clean. Like, I didn't know it was green. It's black again. Oh, it's green. Black again.
I eventually just give up and get clean. That is, when did you learn magic?
This is about all I can do. This is all I got.
Inside that
They're really
pack,
cool. I like magic.
you dump it out, or at least count it out. It's a hefty pack. It's got the first time ever you've seen 1 bullion of platinum,
Okay.
as well as 50 other coins, so 150 in platinum. It then has 22 bullion of gold, so 2,200.
Did you mean 150
Oh,
platinum or
150 platinum.
gold? Okay, 150.
150 in platinum.
There has been confusion.
2,200 in gold, 1,200 in silver, and 1,200 in copper. Those last 3 were all done in bullion, so little bars.
This is a lot of money.
If you want the math on that, that comes out to 479 each.
Okay, we split it now.
Did we completely empty the chest?
Sorry, how much?
I noticed we just
479 gold apiece.
I could have found more money.
I don't think that we planned on coming and finding this.
479. No, this was kind of inspired by the fact that we now have a Tiamat, and I'm going to use that.
You're welcome. But thank you. I am
No, fabulous gargantuan feature.
479, you say? Bring
479.
Bring out team.
On the downside, he now has a lot of gargantuan creatures.
Ah, shit. You're welcome, and I'm sorry.
Gargantuan's the ceiling, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gargantuan includes
The
So
Tarrasque.
so sticky.
gargantuan includes gargantuan
Would you
things
like
and
a
big.
short shower? So, drink water.
That was also
I
helping.
can
'cause he's more
make
than
water
5
fall
feet.
as rain.
I think
and
you're
if
going
you
wet.
could I cube that lasted.
Oh, wow, that, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
I
you
like
get
that you
a
and I get,
10-gallon
like, his head,
shower.
and then Vanya just gets the
Just a
rest
nice.
of it.
Or
This
just
is
make
kind
them
of how you used to
downpour
wash.
denser.
Yeah, all
Uh,
nice
good
clean
Lord
water.
would like to take the chest and just kind
I would
of,
take
just to make sure that we
Rory's
got
better
everything,
than
just
this.
kind of turn it upside down, just kind of.
Everything kind of falls out of it as a single kind of congealed slump, and
From
you would
the
still,
chest?
you would have to keep looking through it. Yeah, like it's disgusting
when
in
you
that
dump out a
chest.
can.
It's cleaner.
It's cleaner, but
Cleaner.
still
Chicken.
pretty dirty.
I grab a stick and start using that to separate out.
I'm gonna say
The
that
chef jersey, like,
there was-
spaghetti can.
no matter how you keep looking with this, you've made your rules. You can't find anything
Oh, okay.
else. Yeah.
One day.
Right? But now we don't have to go hunting.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Not eating giants.
Like, I could probably eat this and be fine. But from what I've heard, like, the other goodly races
Yeah,
do
I-
not do well
I'm
with
pretty
off
sure
meat.
if. I'm pretty sure.
Dinner next to it.
Yeah, they don't smell clean.
Right? Yeah. We'll keep that in mind.
Do you,
It was
you regularly
eating
eat
that.
sentient things?
Real quick, are we talking about the giants or are we talking about the stuff in the pack?
Oh, that's a good distinction. I wasn't sure.
That's a good point. The Giants.
Ah,
Yeah, no,
I
I
would rather,
I think that would go
rather
poorly.
not eat something that speaks the same language as I.
Right? Fair.
Fair enough. And
I see
Yeah,
your
I'm
point.
eating it for that reason as well. Although,
Well, also they don't smell like.
yeah, they don't smell good either.
But if you want to
Everything in me is telling me this is not food.
There you go.
It's funny,
Hard,
funny
it
that
is hard.
I had
I can do the
Brontosaurus
good grub, though.
and I thought I had clicked on it and
Alright.
looked down like Brontosaurus is no giant.
I don't know
Like,
if you
no,
want-
I just it didn't take my click. And
real
it was like,
giants.
I don't know if you want to go.
oh, this is awesome. I just
scavenging
talk to
and
all of
hunting
you. I'm
for
like, no.
other edibles, I would be.
Gunmar
Alright.
goes ahead and goes
Sorry, I
over
didn't
to
know
this
you were
giant.
uncomfortable with
And
that.
like,
The middle of the day, we can keep moving.
Oh God, yeah, no, you have a half day's
It's
Yeah,
not
travel.
bad.
at the end of the day, I
Yes.
can do a little bit of
Yes,
hunting.
exactly. We will do it together.
I can join.
Don't
Alright.
accidentally hunt Vanya.
Why would I do
Or
that?
me.
If she turns into an animal.
I'm pretty quick.
You know, because they'll look at you and go like, dude.
No, because
What's
So
the arrow?
you'll
What's
shoot-
the Darwin?
You'll
What's
shoot
the
it, and
arrow
then
again?
Vanya will be like, dude, what the fuck?
Maybe she'll kill you.
You'll shoot
But
it,
in
and then
there-
you'll speak with animals. Wait a second, Vonnie, is that you?
Anyway, let's keep.
Yeah, you guys
walking
can keep
towards
going and stuff like
Richmond.
that.
My leg.
You wanted to do something with the giant?
I was gonna try to cut out its heart and eat it.
I mean, you
Oh, so it's a problem when I do it. But when you do it,
Gunmar had no problem with eating it.
Tanner's not gonna stop you. Tanner just doesn't think Tanner can digest giants.
Both
Right.
very.
Fair enough.
I was gonna try to cut it out and then cook it and then eat it.
As you approach it, you hear another voice in. No, you
more
actually
for me.
feel your
Oh, the battle.
the battle axe kind of
It's
like chimes
no,
up,
Don't eat this.
and just like you get the feeling that like the action you were intending to take is not a goodly action.
And Gunmar actually stops himself. Like, kind of. He's like, yeah, no, that.
Oh, I should
I,
stop doing that.
I recognize that the council has made a decision, but seeing it's a stupid decision, I like to do it no.
As we start to walk, I basically try. If things ever.
It wasn't the whole eating the. It's just more the taking part of the kill.
Spiritual
Cool. Please
thing.
don't
Spiritual
eat me.
thing, yes.
That's fair
It
enough.
is
I mean,
force
there
of
shouldn't be a
habit.
problem as long as he doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
It is.
Valid.
It is.
At which point, I don't think you'd really mind much if he ate your heart.
it is-
I don't know. We know that spirits go places.
it
That's
is-
just a fact.
And then
we know.
as you guys talk, I stop listening and just walk.
Just 1,000-yard stare dead down the line.
As they're debating, they're eating your
Another
friends.
4 hours go by. You guys make up your next 12 miles. It is getting evening now, but you started quite early. So even though you're only 8 hours in, you are tired,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like 4 p.m.
We have time to build a fire.
3 or 4 p.m.
And
Yeah.
You have-
forage
yes.
and-
Did I get healed at some
Play
point
with
because I'm
poison.
back full health and I don't recall?
I got you.
Okay.
I don't.
I didn't touch
All
it.
right, that's weird.
Did you get hit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got
yeah,
hit with
I
a
did.
barrel.
Oh yeah, you did get hit by a barrel.
All right, I'm going to fix that because I took 15
Well,
damage.
because you
right?
won when you left, so nobody
Mhm.
touched it.
Yeah, that looks right.
It's like 4 p.m. You guys are tired. Like you do know pushing on would be hard to do.
Guys, I think this is the end day.
So you can make a camp, and you have about 2 to 3 hours of daylight that you can use to hunt, forage, do stuff.
Exactly how much daylight.
Let's go
you want.
hunting,
Right.
hunting, Darwin.
Poison.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you can
let's go
definitely
and
spend some
find some
time
food.
looking.
Let's have some fun.
I'll stay in set camp.
Cool.
Right.
think I'm
I'll help you.
Roll
Survival.
survival.
Yes. Work with him whether he wants to do advantage, no advantage, stuff like
I
that.
got +7.
I have a +7.
For survival.
Yeah.
Both of us.
I mean,
But
I have
also,
a
I am a
+4,
hunter, so I
Darwin
can
is
also just.
literally
You
a
can
ranger.
auto
Food,
succeed.
yeah.
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 Darwin
I was gonna say I got a +4, so I was just gonna help him.
Okay. Yeah. You can go and forage and help with him. You want to
Okay,
help?
back
Darwin?
to
I'm going to stay at camp and check out that post.
The three of us.
Yep, and the three of
I'm
us are
also-
going out
I'm
to
sad.
go hunting.
No, I think like all 5 of you are going hunting.
Oh, I'm playing
Okay.
with poison.
Oh, so the 4 of us are at camp.
Yeah.
And the
Can I
five
actually like
These two
take
are
this-
going, and those two are going. It is a
They're
tree
too
Yeah, it's
trunk.
a tree. Okay.
Yeah,
I
they're
will
too big.
roll for
It's a great
advantage.
club for a huge creature.
Ah.
It's a tree.
Oh,
Advantage.
Oh.
You guys don't. You guys have like your bedrolls and stuff like
we have
that.
like tinder boxes and stuff.
And like,
yeah.
so you have that, and but you are going to be sleeping on the ground. You do not have tents and stuff like that. Also, very hard something to carry as a person.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, 2 of us have individual.
Like 2 2.
Yes.
You probably do have an individual tent. Do you?
We stole.
No, they stole tents.
I
Oh,
stole
you're
a
right.
tent and a hammock from the
I
campsite.
mean,
Oh, yeah.
if
You
I
know
would
what?
have a
Actually,
tent,
you know
great,
what?
but
Screw-
we
screw
never
it.
went over
I don't
that.
think you do.
Yeah,
No,
we never went over
Screw,
it.
you know what? You know what?
that is a perk of being a courier is that you get to stay in inns.
I'm going to be more liberal of using my inspiration. I'm going to use it.
Okay.
Because why not?
But yes, you're right. I forgot. You stole a tent. You have a tent.
That's
It's
why.
one
Come
better.
on.
Yeah, two of them stole a tent.
Cool. You
Mark
have
has one and I
two.
forget
I
who
got
it
to a
is.
10.
Wow.
2 3.
You working with Beck. Beck will go like, "Hey, look at this," and you go, "Look," and tree branch, and just like, like Beck will go like, "Oh, like what is that? This and
You're
this,"
up
and
here.
then but Beck looks around and is like, "Ah, that was nothing," and like that was after the 5th branch, and a lot of this you do successfully like from your vantage point go like, "All right, berries, those are good," and you get enough rations for 4 people. Which is actually pretty good for a 10.
My face.
But
It's
this
numb.
is a heavy. You two, you auto succeed. You auto make at least enough rations for like what?
It's,
Five.
it's a
Five?
distinct number.
It's, I think, balanced around like typical party size, so probably 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can roll with advantage because Ronnie is helping you to go past that.
Okay. I have not rolled above 10 today, I don't think.
Oh.
Maybe. No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's been a crazy day for rolls.
So that's just a 14.
You do get the 5 by
Put the
getting
same
some small
area.
game, but you do not capture any large game. You do get an extra rabbit. So the 4 people that you normally can just auto succeed goes up to, well, you did 14. That's pretty high. Obviously, you get like a couple more rabbits and then something like that, and so you can.
Gunmar will grow.
I'll say right now, the foods you guys gather is not it's not made for long term. You eat it day or it's gone,
Eating it today.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and basically it saves you rations.
Mm-hmm.
I will set a fire and
Easily done. Yeah. Oh, like a lean-to. Make a survival check for making a shelter.
Yeah.
A ration has enough for a day. It's multiple meals, but it's 1 day's food.
Right? Anyone else want to cook, or
I mean,
should
they're
I?
2 pounds. Yeah.
I can cook.
By the way,
Alright.
when I get
Like
back
roast
to
food.
Gunmar is.
I can put meat on fire.
Dirty 20.
Nobody ever
Oh,
liked
wow.
it when I cooked.
I gotta do something outside.
I never had to cook.
Also, how do you guys do?
I pull out my
you
cooking
look at my
utensils.
face and you just see like
He's
a lot.
Just an insult.
Not injured, but
He's covered
I
in
wanted to check
superficial
the potions.
scratches.
Yeah.
yes.
I actually wanted to check both of them because I could probably tell what kind of healing.
He's covered in
what
superficial
level.
Do you have in,
scratches. He's got a
investigation?
satchel of berries.
Sorry, do you have in identify?
I do not.
No,
Then
It's
you-
not a
You,
sorcerer's
you let
spell.
me at
Yeah.
least do like, oh yeah, this is a.
I'll let you do potions, like healing potions.
Yeah.
Over the next hour, you look at the actually it's way quicker than an hour. The other one is a greater healing potion.
Okay.
Other one you
that
don't
one
know.
was the spark.
You have a great.
You make a very adequate lean-to. It takes you like an hour, which is very fast. But you're near the woods, and these woods aren't used for forestry as much as.
It doesn't have to be as because
Oh
I'm
yeah,
small.
you really don't have to gather as much material. That actually helps. You've made a lean-to that fits you.
Cool.
Mhm.
That's all I know how to do.
Gunmar is sitting by the fire with just kind of rubbing the shoes quickly due to what he's just about to do to the giant.
Just
When
saying.
they come back, I get out my.
Darla, do you want to help, or do you want to
Yeah,
take a
I-
separate roll?
I want-
There's enough food that 2 people
That's
can
exactly
independently
what
cook.
you
has to-
Yeah,
I
I'll
want
cook too.
Okay,
Okay.
you can do
Oh, no,
independently
Gunmar is
cook, or you
already
can technically
back.
assist.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's a large
Doing that.
fire and a large amount of food. You both can easily do this, and someone else can actually help.
I have a thing about.
Okay.
I just say canonically, Godfrey just wanted to get his mind off today.
I've never felt so bad about being so tall.
Yes, exactly.
This is only for persuasion.
So
checks.
so is this a survival? What sort of role is this?
It's a survival check.
Okay. So assisting Grace.
No, single roll. You can just do a single roll, or
I'll
you
just
can
for
do
give.
food?
Hmm.
For the food?
Yeah. Are you getting assisted?
I don't think so.
Well, that's what he was trying to determine if he was assisting somebody
Okay.
or
so
not. You can choose to, or you can write straight roll.
I'll just go straight for all.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we adding to this?
Survival.
Survival, unless you've got like cooker's tools.
I do.
Okay, if you're proficient with cookery tools, then use your best stat plus your proficiency. You can be. The way I look at it with cookery is like you can either be very dexterous, or you can just be intelligent and know
Okay.
how to cook things.
Okay.
And
But not.
now your expertise.
I
Unless
got
you
14.
took expertise in
Huh?
cookery.
14.
Okay.
Eight.
I mean, you can. It's if you're proficient in it, you can choose.
I can, but I.
Really weird, but
26.
18.
wow, 18.
14.
You
Between
make
the three of us, we make
Yeah.
a great meal.
your feel is like perfectly great. No, it's well cooked. It's well fine. A little under seasoned, but perfectly fine, especially for game. Literally like rabbits that were alive 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You have been dicing and chopping, moving and making skewers, and like you made a little like rack and have just been gently moving, turning, using the rations to like supplement the meats.
Mm-hmm.
And you make these nice kebabs that are just solid. And then you up there, and you're just like, I don't know. I got something interesting. And you get a pot out, and you take the entrails, and you scrape and chop up and put up. And you basically make a chitlin stew, and like nobody believes you it's going to be good. But you've put like hardtack in it to thicken it, and it's got gravy, and it's just complete. It's like a thick, meaty, hearty stew. And like after a fight like
Hey,
that,
Darwin, try this.
All right.
It's ice
I-
cold when you put it in your mouth.
Take a bite.
Let's do this.
Tastes great.
Thanks.
it's,
Alright,
I mean,
you
it's stew. It tastes great cold. I'll
Yeah.
put that out.
That's
but
true.
Everyone saw Sparky mumbling the incantation.
oh yeah,
Well,
it was
I-
not subtle.
when I see him dead, I use thaumaturgy to make it comically high.
Sparky,
Even more comically high.
Barely
I pour
audible.
Sparky a bowl. Just eat it. Thank you so much! Just eat it and stop messing with me.
So yeah, you got very nice chitlin stew with vegetables, some skewered meat kebabs, and then just like cooked rabbit, like good cooked rabbit.
Gunmar is the only one that's eaten.
They have enough food.
Yeah, no, 'cause we found 4 of the 7.
Oh.
No, there was enough food. Yeah.
There's
We
so much
made
food.
we made a lot of food.
Gunmar has
You-
No, Gunmar is going to still eat his rations.
Just
Lamar,
eat bread
are
and
you
water.
okay?
Well, me going to shut the fuck up, Spark.
It-
That's me saying that.
One of those times when you were about to do something, you
Oh, tastes really good.
I'm sorry if I scared you.
I was joking. Anyway.
He continues eating his rations.
Okay, you want to know something? You want me to go a little better? I guess spoonful of the stew and just chuck it at your face.
dude,
No.
that's like boiling
That-
hot. Good call! Inspiration!
Oh yeah, oh no, you already have inspiration.
More inspiration!
Also, do you have
You
inspiration?
should.
I nominate.
Oh yeah, actually I do, because the whole me just repent.
Oh yeah, the repent thing.
Mm-hmm.
You okay? That was
Can
really
I
hot flip.
roll to dodge?
Yeah, yeah. You
it's
can
an
roll to
attack,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, it's an attack.
No, you roll your
Roll to
roll
hit.
for it. Roll to hit.
Roll that. Oh god.
Um,
Yeah, you're making an attack roll.
Just add your dex.
Add my dex.
Just your
Yeah.
dex.
Yeah, because you're not
It's a
proficient.
range
Seven. Seven.
You miss
You'd
entirely.
miss like a person sitting there.
Don't throw food at pigs. Just for eating.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't waste the food.
Yeah, I'm
I
getting
think
my.
that.
I'm
The
getting
more
my.
I thought
you-
you would be
before
okay
you
with
do-
it because like
We
the
have plenty
bugs
of
can
food
eat it.
today. My point across.
I still don't like wasting it, using
Mhm.
more than we need.
Darwin.
I am with Darwin. Don't
fair.
waste the food.
Pick it up off the floor.
Don't,
There you go.
bad, bad,
Soup?
bad.
That
I
doesn't no.
Tastes great.
It's stew. It's like you picked up liquid off the floor.
I mean, no, you picked up bits of chitlin and
That's
other
fair.
meat and stuff, and just.
Also, I have a question. I can
Okay.
speak to animals. Is this wrong?
No.
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 I can speak to animals
Evil
on a
and
good day.
You're not doing this because you felt like it. You're doing this because you have to eat.
My point.
Right.
Anyway,
And none of those
food,
animals.
food aside, point across.
what's the
Leave
point?
them
What was the
of the
point?
ecosystem.
Those animals have like that.
The point.
Gunmar is like
thing.
genuinely confused.
Bray is genuinely confused.
What?
None of the animals had that protective band.
point
thing,
is-
so
Oh, I wasn't talking about eating the
You don't need
brontosaurus.
to apologize to me.
You mean the rabbit?
I've known you long enough. I've
You mean
known
the
you not
rabbits?
long enough that you're.
I think he's
No, it's
confused as to why he can speak to animals.
Oh, is that what the problem is?
No, I was talking about the giants.
What?
Everyone is
'Cause somebody
confused about
said,
everything.
They didn't feel right eating the giants because they could.
That
Oh.
was Godfrey. Because Godfrey can
Nope.
speak to the giant.
They speak giant, but
Anyway,
I mean, it's kind of a personal thing, but
Technically, you can't speak the same language.
it's
Like,
not. It's not a
that's fair.
language, really.
Yeah.
You're
I
using
will say-
magic to interpret their chip.
it is similar like that. You do see there's a degree of separation with like they make noise at you and you get the intention. But we are
Okay.
not going to separate that. Like you do hear animal noise and then you hear interpretation words from that.
There is no language.
Interestingly, big elk is a language.
Yeah, unless we're eating elk,
Weak.
no problem.
Weak.
Specifically giant.
Giant elk, yes, specifically giant elk. For some
Go
reason,
giant
have
elk.
an own language,
Like the particularly large ones get their own language for some
The
reason.
mega
but
fauna
not
their own language.
Brontosaurus. No, Brontosauruses speak nothing because they're intelligence
Because
too.
they're sauruses.
They speak Brontosaurus.
all it means is giant tiger are just smart.
Yeah,
Fair.
I mean giant eagles speak giant eagle.
Yeah.
Smarter than Grog.
But I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Not killing excessively.
Being a good hunter.
I don't think you are either, as he's picking food up off.
It's part of the pot.
It's
I
still
don't like
good.
wasting food either, and it's still good.
I mean, fair.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say the pot had enough rations for 5 people. The rest was the skewers and the meat.
I figure everyone gets a little of everything because we.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so much.
it is enough. Yeah,
Where
it
did
is
you
a
get
fun.
these skewers from?
Oh, did,
They whittled
okay, yeah, we can go with that route. I'm like skewers are actually in a cooking's kit.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
Well, then he borrowed mine.
Why
You can
are
also use
which makes
shave
sense.
the
He
stick.
helped you. No,
why
he
is
didn't. He
that
made himself a
little
roll.
skewers? That
Yeah.
doesn't.
You can also
Look,
shave
it's a
the
bunch
stick.
of random
Yep, you
stuff.
could totally
So
just
this is why I picked
shave a
one
stick.
up.
Anyway.
I'm
But-
actually not half bad at cooking.
I mean, it was delicious. I
Thank
just,
you.
I actually didn't make it taste any better. I just made it taste exactly like it was before it fell. off.
Clean the
And-
dirt off.
Thank y'all for bringing back the food.
Mm-hmm.
Problem?
You sitting in your lean-to, everyone else on the ground.
I don't
Well,
know how to
next-
scale this up.
No.
My training covers this.
You are on the
We're
edge of the
like
woods.
edge of the woods.
Yeah. if you want, you can take some wheat. It's a couple weeks from harvest time, but yeah, you can totally do
I'll
this.
just go a little bit deeper into
Are we
the.
done?
I can set up my own.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Little
Darren could
shelter.
probably make his own shelter.
Yeah.
I drew
Oh, yeah.
a bed of flowers.
You,
Part of
um,
my background.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, you can just do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I drew.
Takes you like 30 seconds. Now, oddly, it smells really nice, but they're not as comfortable with the ground.
Is the sky clear or is it?
It's evening. It's.
You can sit
I'm
there
just
at night.
checking for clouds.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm just trying to see if it's gonna rain tonight.
It doesn't look like it's gonna rain.
Okay, cool. That's all.
Can I also like check the weather?
Yeah,
That's
you
all.
can
I'm
totally
sorry, you
do
can do what now?
It's Druidcraft.
That's
Druidcraft.
awesome.
You can tell
It's gonna
that
rain in
It
3.9
forms.
hours.
basically it's like.
It's golden for clear.
Oh, I was gonna do like a symbol like this. Like this comes up
I mean,
and like.
sure.
Like the Weather Channel
Like the
forecast
Weather-
icons.
And if you're
What
looking
comes
at
up
Ohio,
is
it just flickers between them all.
a bright sun is there, and then you see shadows go across, but minorly by and pass by, and at the very tail end of that, right at the end, you see more crowds gather and a gentle. It looks like a very gentle rain end of the next 24 hours, but until then, nice sunny day.
It's basically just like a next 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know, be
Everyone,
like,
everyone can see this.
Cool.
Oh, look, the radar for the next
Put my
24
hammock up a little higher in the trees.
That is for like this specific.
Mhm.
I have to make sure that's.
but we're good for the night.
That's your local weather. And honestly, you can pass that in a day easily.
Find his local
Well, it's
one.
Druidcraft, we can
Towards
just
the
do
end
it
of the
again.
little of the
Local meteorologist
storm
Vanya.
effect, you notice Sparky eyes just pick up a bit.
The Latin storm.
It is currently 9:30.
Sparky will
Now,
make it.
what is going to happen right now is you guys are going to go to bed. You have eaten, you've passed. I'm going to tell you right now, nothing happens. You all get a long rest.
Wow.
You do not level up. You are close. After those two
Should have killed the
fights,
Brontosaurus.
would not have helped. I'll do math on that, but
It's your
no,
fault.
it was actively helping you in that fight. Anyway, you guys are going to wake up tomorrow and head off to Richmond. You'll make it. If you go to bed now, wake up around 6, 7, basically with daylight. You'll make it there functionally at, it's 10 miles. You'll make it there like 11:30.
Yes.
Tanya.
Oh.
Tanya.
How long do temporary hit points last?
Oh, we take a long rest.
Take a long rest.
So that's gone.
That's
Yeah, they'll be
gone.
Mine was gone once I got slapped with a barrel.
Yep.
Yeah, when I got stepped on, I used.
Don't worry, that's what they're for.
That's what they're for. Yeah.
Heard them right away.
Yeah,
But yeah, next session, we'll do a quick thing in the morning. You'll get to Richmond. You're at Richmond.
Yeah.
But this was travel and a couple other things. And you're
That's fun.
change your curse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Curse. More hinted a lot at his backstory.
Actually,
You'll find out he had a wife and kid.
Good. I like backstory stuff. That was nice. This fight went pretty well. So that's good. It would have been a lot worse if it wasn't being
Oh,
helped
yeah.
by a Brontosaurus.
Nah, would have been.
Well, again, I was talking to Evan about this, but the CR for this fight is the same as the last one you just fought, and I'm like, bullshit. Oh, I could have downed so many of you guys with these people. I mean, they're tanks. They
Down
just.
Yeah, but we fucked him up. Well, the
No, the
Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
was doing some heavy lifting there.
Yeah, but I got the final hit.
Yeah,
on Big
that's
Boy.
what matters. I did a fuck ton of prep for Richmond. So you're gonna have that all for next week.
I look forward to the day when you give us something.
I balance it based on stuff
We're
like
only
that.
level
But,
3, calm down.
I mean, like, I could just. That's not a hard thing to do right
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
now.
Any fight can be hard. We've been lucky.
And like, you always have to take into perspective of my view of, like, I control these fights. I
Yeah.
tell you what you're fighting.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, I could throw an ancient dragon at you.
Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
a dick move, but like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna wipe your floor with this.
It's like, this is the one
Yeah.
way
I'm
fight.
gonna wipe your floor.
I'm gonna wipe your floor, and I'm gonna sterilize it. You can eat off this floor.
That's actually incredibly insulting in Kobold culture.
Bye.
You just ate off the floor.
No, it's
Yeah, but I
insulting.
ain't cleaning.
It's insulting to sanitize the floor.
Oh.
That's where the seasoning is.
The natural
Grunge
salt
comes
accumulates. But yeah, you guys made it out at the end. This was good.
I like Sparky questioned how Tanner knew spells, and then just dropped it.
You act like it was all chill, so Sparky was like, oh, okay.
I mean,
Doesn't know.
Let's just prestidigitate everything.
if Sparky wants to talk about it, we can talk about it.
I am so happy
I will send you
that I took prestidigitation.
More information.
Oh
Sure.
god, it's
Yeah,
one of my
okay.
favorite spells.
I looked it up at some point in the evening. Rex is CR8.
Okay.
I did too.
Yeah, I just have to
It's
Oh,
look
just-
at
she mentioned it.
I just have to look at somebody basically a full heal.
It's just fun to have good-hearted spell battles,
But yeah.
which you can only really do with cantrips.
The beast